send people.
Okay.
You're the one in charge, not me.
Little bit dusty.
Yeah, me, fucking Molly.
Okay. Mikado. That's it. Okay, where I can share this. One. Okay,
Set up. Oh.
I can share it. Yeah, what was?
Well, Dan, I'm paying it forward.
Alright, why won't it let me pin to the chat? In fact, it's deleting my,
Yeah, the reason
Oh.
is you cannot do that. You have your subscribers need minimum 50.
yeah, I gotta, no, it's cause I just changed my setting to, back to it. I set it to, hold on, let me fix this here.
I I shared a link in a couple groups of
Send it to mine. I got more than that.
I need to share it in your one.
I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
All I see is live contents of this or meeting is being sent to one or more apps.
Weird, this worked for me last time I did this.
Oh, no, it's showing us live.
Yeah, we are.
And you got 3 people watching.
Yeah, I am one. I watching on the moment.
And
Or
you
the
have don't. Oh, so you put only subscribers mode. Oh,
No,
here's where
I
you must.
turned that back off. I'm trying to pin that comment to the top and it keeps deleting it. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because I'm signed into my other account.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's
3
exactly
brave
what it
souls
was.
watching.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what it was.
there you go. Yeah, don't put it in the heading anymore. You learned your lesson last time, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the subscriber mode back on. Now that I know what it was, it was post from my wrong account.
Okay. Yeah, understand.
I have a way, I gotta figure out how to use my software, that OBS software. I can set it up to have the chat window in here. Just gotta do some research on tweaking it. I'll get it figured out. Alrighty. God, I love the way that clear feels. Slick as a baby's butt. Ted, what are you working on? Anything?
Oh, me?
Or
Oh, I'm
Ted.
No,
just,
Santa Claus.
I called him Ted. Whoops.
yeah,
Here's we have a
just
problem
doing
if I can
something
remember our names around here.
engine work
Remember,
pretty
no
quick
fat
here.
girl jokes tomorrow, guys. Or I want to know why that got in his head. Like some other people send him messages like, fuck them. This ain't their life. They don't like it, kiss by our asses. I may do a live Sunday, starting around maybe 2 o'clock, going to about whenever.
Sinners live stream on Sunday. I like it.
Sunday. Your time, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, 7 o'clock your time. 7 or 8.
7 in the evening for me. Yeah, that is.
And I know I'm gonna piss the people off, but I don't care.
So
More than an
antisocial.
asshole, I got one.
Everyone's got one. It's how you use it that's important.
I think it is not 7 in the morning. I think it is 8. 8 in the evening. You're 6 hours. Difference.
And before you ask why I act this way, I got 3 older sisters. I learned how to play the game. Don't get mad. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
You don't normally act the way this last couple days you've been grumpy as hell.
That's just normal for me.
Oh man. I tell you what, man, I got real heat soaked today. I went out.
Why'd they only give me one exhaust and 2 fucking exhaust setups and dumb fucking pricks? Oh, I'm Roy. No?
What's going on here?
That was part number 4.
Any Nigerian princes trying to join?
Oh, I thought I heard a ding. I wonder if somebody was in the waiting room.
I can't bet that.
Let's see
And
here.
I don't want to.
Oh, nobody's in there.
Hi.
All right, what's going on in my OBS?
Where the hell part is that?
Oh, may digilig. Oh, oh. May digilig. Yan. Siya.
Oh, that's it.
So far for Charlie. Yeah. So far for Charlie. Apa? Mấy thầu sao có gì vậy?
So. Where are my other
Oh,
ones?
well. There we are.
Hindi boom na Charlie.
The other reason I was surprised, oh, no, we're live, so I can't say that comment.
No, you cannot understand it, right?
I can understand it. People I said it to probably couldn't.
Wat jij zegt tegen de...
Oh, wel, ik ga net in de
I'm an honest and truthful person, straightforward, no BS.
Jij hoort er misschien niet, maar wel.
God damn it. I broke everything.
Dan, you need to send me a text sometime.
About what?
Oh, yes, before I forget. I broke my July rule.
It's your July rule?
And you know how they have like no nut November, no buy kit till
Oh,
July.
God. What'd you get?
Now that's actually a Johan kit.
71 Comet. It looks like a Pinto from here.
No, Comet and Maverick were the same kids. Fred's been trying to get that damn Maverick. I'm like, nope, I'll get you something else. And that's a personal thank you to him for service to our country,
Who's that?
Frederick. Some point I'll get something done for Tin Man. The other
I was in the Air Force, motherfucker. I see how it is.
well, motherfucker, I'm sending you something, so don't worry.
I'm just busting your balls.
Really, I don't consider stone pickers, American, You probably haven't heard that joke in a while.
What joke?
The stone pickers, because you can't have no rocks or debris on the runways.
Oh, the rock catchers.
Oh, that looks more and more on an airplane now.
Oh,
How much watches you have? You have one watcher.
Why are
Not too
you?
many.
Hey, don't start being that snobby YouTuber just because you got this fancy channel, Dom.
Oh, I had this afternoon. I had 2 watches.
yeah, I was literally asleep when he was doing that. Went to bed at 3, got up at 8.
I haven't developed any kind of a schedule. It's the 4th of July, so the chance that anybody's at home available is already pretty low.
I share your YouTube channel on different things, and what I go to do in my comments from my videos, I have a list with all people that I like and live streams and everything. It's in the description by every video, and I set your channel in it too.
You want to lose viewers? Ain't me. If you don't believe me, just ask him about Ted's live the other night.
Yeah, for me, it's that's live. It's too late. That is 2 o'clock in the night.
Hey,
It's not funny anymore.
well, most everybody except for Ted and me, on some days I don't work days, but most days I do. And he didn't, so he didn't interfere with our brother Cliffy, so. Yeah. Fix that, so. Figure out how to do that. No, that would, yeah, screw it. It's gonna get that way. Hoping Red would jump in, because I sent him his information on his kit I traded with him.
Oh, okay, he's back.
Six.
Let's see.
Oh, what I can do? I can share your YouTube channel in Discord. I have my own Discord show. I can share it here, I think. People here sharing YouTube channels too. I can share this. This is an American hangout, American Discord. A lot of Americans there. Yeah, cool. Oh, come on. Oh, look out for overspray, Dan. Okay.
This is interesting, trying to figure out this part. Use my language. Yes, even less and less and less service. Worse.
Yeah, this is really cool. Okay. One. 60 seconds. Close it here.
Yes,
I can close it here. All right. Cool. Yeah. Going here on top, so. Nice or not? Absolutely nice. I know it. I know what we go to do now. It's too late to airbrush for me.
no such thing.
Yeah, it's midnight for me. Too late to
Well,
airbrush.
I've done my best work after midnight.
I find I start making too many mental mistakes when I'm tired, so I don't do anything critical later in the day.
Tomorrow
I've had some late night modeling sessions where I made some really stupid mistakes. It's because I was tired.
Oh yeah, I did that too. I have that with the group build. Every time I am so late, and then I go to bed 2 o'clock or something, and then I go to my bed, and then boom, I'm gone.
Yeah, once I start making those little mistakes, I'm like, all right, time to pack it up.
Yeah. Yeah. But tomorrow I'll go picking up a little nipper for the wires here. And the masking set. And I go prime this tomorrow.
Thought you guys looking for me.
Oh, this is nice and peaceful without, Kevin here.
Oh, don't be hating now.
I'm not hating, I just said it's more peaceful. Didn't say it was better, I just said more peaceful.
Well, he doesn't know we're live and something unless somebody texts him.
Ain't texting him.
Such a hater. Such a hater. Oh. There we go. That's what we needed. Good color match.
Now, apparently YouTube's got this fucking thing for giving everybody top chat shit.
Oh yeah, those points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what. Oh, that was something Ted turned on the other day.
Oh, I just noticed it on yours too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Itty bitty people that have no friggin' chance of hell of
YouTube has decided that's what we want, I guess.
I just downloaded the ICE notification, so I'm sending all kinds of places that are not.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh,
that
is
was-
this real Pappy?
It could be. I told them we were doing this, so
All right, I'm ready on the ban button.
where the hell did I just put that?
I don't like this. Pappy, is it?
That's me.
Oh, thank God. Jesus, I was about to have a heart attack.
Who'd you think it was, Gary?
Yeah, if you would have seen one other live thread, you'd understand.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to figure out where my camera's at. Mute.
The porn spammers wait a painfully long time to turn their camera on.
Yeah, that is true. More. Hang on, I'm trying to find. Let's see, settings. Video.
Oh, on Zoom, you just click the arrow next to the video icon. Pick your camera.
There it is. Video. Got it. Stop my
Same thing with the
video.
mic. Sounds like you got the right mic.
Yeah, that's a damn first.
Yeah, it's a little different than what you're used to. Isn't it?
Yeah. Photo, video, sending, receiving. Da 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 yada yada yada. All right, settings. Get out of this.
Oh, don't get that sound in
Oh.
my.
Duh, dumbass. There it is. Okay, that's mute.
Did you take the camera lens off?
Yes. I don't have a photo lens. Who the hell have y'all talked to about me not taking a lens off? I did that.
I got a lens
I did
cover.
that one day. I know. I did it I did it on something somewhere.
Yeah, it should
Uh,
automatically ask for his camera to come on, I believe.
I
no.
have it set to pause the video when they first come on, so nobody gets caught with their pants down, literally. He's one of those people that's not ready to go live when you click on it.
Where about stat? I'm trying to find the video. Is it in general?
No, if you're in the main screen where you can see everybody,
Yeah.
it's under video, but the quick way to get to it is on the main screen. If you mouse over, you'll see the controls pop up at the bottom.
Yeah.
And where it says video, there's a little arrow next to it. Click on that and you can select the camera from there.
Oh, where it says stop video and all that shit.
Yep. There's a little
Oh,
arrow next to it that you can pick a camera.
I see it. I see it. Logitech. Bam. There we go.
Here it is. All right.
I ain't a fucking genius today.
Now it'll save all your settings for next time, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
See, he's not technically challenged like some other people we know.
Shut up, dude.
I've seen the
I
stuff
said
he does
something
with,
positive, Fred.
besides the fact that the guy works on aircraft for a living. I've seen what he does with plastic, and then the computer kicks his ass.
Yeah.
He's got his priorities right of what he needs to work on.
Yeah.
I got one of the best aircraft mechanics I've ever known in my career. A good friend of mine is the most illiterate computer person you've ever seen. He's literally that guy that will have his glasses down there going, "Where's the any key?"
Oh,
He might be the smartest, maybe smarter than the rest of us not being on here.
oh my.
If I
And I
asked
used
him to
to
get on Zoom, that would take a week, and then I probably have to fly to his house. Actually,
Yeah.
he's in Atlanta. You know what? I'll bet you he's been to Ace. I got to ask him. He builds planes. Pretty good modeler.
So
It's in
yeah, I
Atlanta.
almost bought a model kit in Evans, Georgia, and it's like, looked at it, it's like, shit, Brian, I might need to send you up there and get it for me. And I'm like, no, that son of a bitch would keep it.
I'd probably have to go up there and take it away from him. Oh my God, we've been off riding, doing house hunting today. Oh my God. We left at probably about noon and we just got back. Matter of fact, we looked at some up around Cartersville, up close to the show. Papa Z. He's sending me dynamite. That's scary.
So Fred, are we good? We're good on no longer needing a Maverick?
Yeah, we're good now. I just need to go out there and dig. I just need to go through all the. I got to go out there. I got to get a box big enough to get all that stuff I need seeing you in.
Now, which one is Papa Z? I don't know everybody's nicknames.
Rick Zink.
Yeah.
Who? Rick James? What?
No, Rick Zink.
Zinc. Z-I-N-C.
Oh, I don't remember him.
Z-I-N-C-K. You know
I
him.
remember him.
You know
from
when we're doing the 37 build, the older gentleman with a long beard.
Oh yeah,
I remember him.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
I don't even know what I'm need to do tonight.
And that big stash on the background, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him.
Black. That's what I'm hunting. There we go.
The one thing I can say about after watching all them cars get torn up yesterday, and they did, the track owner's daughter's boyfriend, the father was only grandchild. Oh boy, well, I thought there was going to be a fight, and I'm just sitting here going, "Oh, this should be really good at Christmas table at Christmas dinner." I was enjoying that bullshit moment.
Oh man, let's see.
So
Ah, I screwed up.
Speaking of Tanker Yanker, where is he? Is he sleeping tonight?
yeah, he said he's doing a double load, so I gotta just remember not to text him tomorrow. Somebody give him an anal talking.
What?
Oh, one person in here knows what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Most people call it butt dialing.
That would be me, and I caught him on the shitter.
That was funny. Can't believe Fred did it. And I'm like, probably not the first time that's happened, Brian. Well, not to me.
Well, honestly, I accidentally butt dialed another. I told you who it was, didn't I?
No, no, you didn't.
Thought I did. I'm trying to say this about as non-discreetly as I can.
Is he from
Uh,
Illinois or back Boston area?
no. Well, let's just say Five Fingers.
There was a Canadian, and then there was a guy that did Ron Stewart wrong there.
Nope, not that one. Did me and Brian wrong. How about that?
Huh?
Did me and Brian wrong.
Oh. Joey?
Ding ding. I accidentally
I should have caught it at the Five Fingers, yes. If you would have said one-legged hooker, I would have got it quicker.
yeah, I can't say that and be I can't say that with a straight face. That's the problem.
That was still one of the greatest moments in Acme history.
That's the truth. All right.
You wouldn't say it. I couldn't get you to say it. And Josh reads what Brian said out loud. I was like, damn, that worked.
Yeah.
See, Fred learned a lesson that day. Never ask Jeff to come up with something funny because it's going to be very inappropriate.
Oh shit.
Speaking of which, how is Vicky doing?
She is fine. She is sitting in there on her phone or laptop. I don't know what she's got open right now, but we looked at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We looked at 5 houses today. And I played a little game with her, like when she watches those home hunter shows and stuff, well, out of 5, which one is your preferable pick?
So that's when you talk about the Windsor balance and all that stuff.
Oh my God. It was, well, I know what she wants. And we've got our price range that we'll be comfortable at. And, also, location has a lot to do with it. We're not definitely not getting back into an HOA. That's for damn sure.
Can't say I blame you there.
Well,
Crap, I've seen the condos we do. Oh,
it's just where well, when we bought into this community that we're in now, we bought into it because it was a swim and tennis community. Number one, I don't play tennis. Number two, I've swam enough when I was in the fucking Navy. So, but you know, it was what she wanted. But what we're looking at now is this doesn't have a swim or any, or it don't have a pool. It's out in the country, which is what I really am looking forward to. Kind of taking like my dad used to. My dad always had a saying: if I'm too far in the city, if I can't walk out and take a piss off my back, you know, in my backyard. So
yes. Where the crickets make more noise than the traffic.
yeah, and two, we need accessibility to I-75. You know, because Vicky works right off of I-75, so do I. So.
So I take it you're going west of where you are then, or east.
It's probably northwest a little bit. We might drop our hat in Cartersville, which is, you know, north of us. And we went as far out as Cartersville. We went far west, a little community called U Harley in Emerson. Then we came back into the same county that we're in right now and looked at a few.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if he lands in Cartersville, that is not an open invitation to come camp at his house.
What's
Unless
the
you're
drive
charging
like to
hotel rooms.
What's the drive like to the airport from there if you move there?
Really, Dan, it'd probably tack on about 20 minutes. If I get on 75 north, I'm sorry. If I get on 75, if we did go to Cartersville, it would take about 10 minutes for me to get over to 75, and I'd hit 75 south and cruise on down to I could drive all the way to the airport off of 75. But you know, it's I'd say right now it's about 45 to 50 minutes from where we're at right now. It'd probably tack on 10, maybe 20.
Getting spoiled here in Indy. I live 20 miles from the airport. And it's maybe 25-minute drive. Closest I've lived to work in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm on the south side of the city though, so as soon as I get out the 465 loop, I'm almost in the country.
That's the way we are here. I mean,
this side of the city isn't as developed as the north side or the west or the east.
well, unfortunately, that's what's happened here. It went from country to very urban, and I'm over it. And the further where we're looking at is not, it's still rural, but it's also, you know, it's 20 minutes from, you know, where we want to, you know, we want to go, you know, get a bite to eat, shopping, things
Well,
like that.
that's kind of what's happening here. Where we moved into this town, it's only 9,600 people, but I'm attached to two other cities that are a lot bigger, towns, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, yeah.
And everybody's moved, you know, as soon as the houses are built, they're coming.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that's what's happened here.
Yeah, this we probably got about maybe 10 years before it'll get big. It was the same thing when all the suburbs around Memphis were like that too.
Yeah. Hmm.
We bought a house way out 35 miles from the airport in 06. And by the time we moved to LA in beginning of 20, that town had quadrupled in size. Now I don't even
We,
recognize I was there a few weeks ago. I was like, good God, man, this thing is just as congested
yeah.
as Memphis is.
Yeah. I don't know. We're just really, I don't know. We're just really over all the bullshit that's going on around here. I've seen this county grow up from a one traffic light town to when I came back. Yeah, it's just I can't. It was a one traffic light, one high school county. Now there's 6 high schools. Let's see, Paulding East,
Jesus.
North. Let's see, it's
Yeah,
Paulding,
everybody,
East, South, Hiram, 5. It's either 5 or 6 high schools. in this county.
Politicians will brag about the growth.
Well, unfortunately, that's what they did. They became richer where we became poor. And there was one of my junior high teachers. She was a very good friend of my mother and father's. And well, her husband, well, both of them were her husband and her and her husband, her and my dad. I mean, my dad and her husband worked together at Lockheed, and she was a teacher in the county, but she was very good friends with my mother, and she opposed she ended up quitting teaching, stopped teaching in junior high, and she went to work for the county on the board of commissioners, and she was just one of them that was just like, no, I like my county like it is, and this is how it is.
Yeah, that's
Then
exactly what happened to us.
Then
You
they
go to the
tried.
board meetings, and all the
Yeah.
residents are saying no, 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 and
Yeah. Mhm.
two of the guys on the board are real estate developers. Like, why are you even voting on this?
Yeah, that's kind of, and then
And then
I
they're getting
remember,
campaign donations from the builders, and
yeah, right before she stepped down, or right after she quit, when she left the board of commissioners, she a proposal came out to put an airport in this county, and she was just highly contested against that. And you know what they do? They ended up, waiting her out. And as soon as she goes out, and about 6 years later, I'll be damned if they ain't developing up there. And now they got a damn full. Well, it's not probably a DC. Yeah, probably a DC 9, DC 10 could probably land up there if needed. So, but yeah, just wait. All things will change. They fucked up my little county that I grew up in and loved and moved back to. And
exactly what happened to us.
then I was like, when I moved back here after I, retired out of the Navy, I come back and I was just like, what the fuck?
What killed me is we moved out there to get away from the city. It had that small town kind of country feel.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that moved out there, after a couple of years, they're like, oh, why don't we have this? Why don't we have that? And it's all fast food and bullshit. And
Mm-hmm.
you're literally 15 minutes away from a mall and everything you need.
Yeah.
Oh, why don't we have it here? Well, we moved here to get away from that. If you want that, go back to where you came from.
Yeah, because that's what follows. I mean, when it comes here, that's what follows with it is people to move.
It's like these people that leave California and then vote blue in a red state. Not to get too political, but it's like
they want
people around Memphis, like you left Memphis because it's getting too congested and too much BS, and then you come out here and you want the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You want one at every restaurant, you want one at every business, and that's exactly how it got to be the way it was.
Yeah. Fafa, you remember my brother, my brother and his wife and daughter, they moved to St. Augustine. They sold out from up here. They sold their house that they had lived in for 20-something, 25, 30 years. And they sold it and moved to St. Augustine, Florida. Well,
St. Augustine is nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, they found out after about a year they were renting they were renting a condo down there, just right out of St. Augustine. And we went down there to visit them. We was going down to the Jack's Con show that year, and we stopped down there and visited with them a little bit. And my sister-in-law looked at my brother Frank and said, "You want to tell him?" And I said, "Tell me what?" I thought one of them was sick, and he said, "Well, your sister didn't like it down here." After about 3 months, she lived down here. I was like, "Really?" Tried to tell y'all that, and anyhow, they stayed down there a year. And
You
they
get
just
the
moved.
you get the winter
There was no
vacation.
one. There was no winter.
Well, no,
That
I
was-
mean winter everywhere else, right?
yeah,
You get
yeah,
the you get all the tourist traffic and everything.
yeah. And she was just like, we did. This ain't what I bargained for. And
That's one of the things I liked in Miami is, summertime hot as shit, but there ain't a lot of people.
no. So they stayed a year down there, and then they just moved back. So I was coming home from work I think it was Tuesday, and my brother texted me, and he said, "Well, we got good news on hunting a house," and he went hint, and it had a picture of a tree, a picture of a canoe, and a picture of a bear. I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So I called him. I said, "All right, I'm off the interstate. Tell me what y'all found." "Well, it's not here." Well,
Alaska?
that's very evident. We don't have bears here. We don't have rivers where you can canoe around here. He said, "We're moving to North Carolina." I'm like, "Really?"
Ah.
They bought a log cabin up there on it's right outside of Murphy, North Carolina. Beautiful log cabin, and it's in a kind of an HOA, but it's not an HOA. What happened years ago, one of the North Carolina legislatures, or one of the North Carolina representatives in the North Carolina legislature, bought that property and developed it for just what it is, a vacation community of log cabins.
Awesome.
And it was like 20 log cabins, and that's all they were allowed to put on it. And that's all it is. It's a gated community. It's got a community center. It's got a pool. It's got its own water system as far as I don't know how it gets its water, but it's got a water. My brother said it had a water tower that they get their water from. And I'm like, wow. But anyhow, but he said they bought it from an older lady that had lived there since, I think this cabin was built.
But that,
I think it's like 20 years. I wouldn't say 20. I think it was built in 2017, so it's not even 20. But they're fixing to move. They're like, "Won't you move up there with us?" I'm like, "Hey, dude, I still got to work. You're retired, not me."
yeah, the closest
I'm
place I'm
gonna-
guessing there would be Raleigh, Durham.
That's what
We're
he told me.
thinking- Yeah,
That's
we're
what he told me.
thinking- we're
That's what he
thinking-
told me, Jeff. He said, "I'm 2 hours away from Asheville. I'm 2 hours away from Gatlinburg. I'm 2 hours away from Cherokee. I'm 2 hours away from Chattanooga.
Nice.
I'm 2 hours away from Knoxville." And I'm just like, damn. If one of them cabins up there comes available, let me know.
Yeah, we're looking at East Tennessee, but God, by the time we're ready to retire, who knows how crowded it's
Oh,
going to be.
God, I know. Yeah.
My sister, I don't know her, what the hell the problem is. Her husband, they're trying to sell their mountain property, pretty much half a mountain between. It's a little closer to Memphis, but it's right in between Nashville and Memphis.
Oh, around well, it's a little farther east of Jackson. Jackson's about a
Lord.
third of the way to Nashville. That's pretty area out there, man. You got the Tennessee River out
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Said most
That's
of the
what-
traffic now is forward side by sides.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are.
Lindy,
getting around.
Tennessee. Oh Lord, guess who found us?
You didn't see my post in the chat?
No, apparently I said Beetlejuice one too many times.
Who am I?
Mr. Ohio.
Mr. Ohio, Kevin Smith.
bump.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Kevin, it's the same hangout, it just we took it live. It's the off-air hangout until it's the live hangout. It's a nice feature of Zoom.
Oh wow, we're up to 4 people.
Listen, you and Dominique just need to shut up. I'm not here for the views, the glory, the money.
Yeah, me either.
And you can tell that by the complete lack of content on my channel. I literally only set this up so we could take this live once in a while.
I told you this. I told you this before. If you want views, we'll just bring the smooth voice guy in. He's here.
So,
Fred.
Who?
the radio voice.
Mr. Radio.
I literally only set this up so the people that we all know from the other lives got a place to go if nobody's streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Lord, I want to see Kevin try to open this. I bring my popcorn.
All right, let's see. Where is the
What's your building, Fred?
I am
Oh, yeah, I
building.
meant to ask you that earlier.
I'm
Saw
working on
something
my
new the
I'm,
page.
I'm working on my doodlebug.
Oh,
Wait a
that thing that
minute,
looks like a football helmet.
Yeah, or a cup.
Hey, you want to
There it
make me
is.
your moderator on your
Oh.
channel, like
Oh
Brian?
no, I thought I was thinking a camper.
No, the
Oh.
camper's over there. I got hot and heavy on this thing and was like, ooh, I'm liking the way this one's going. I like the direction the camper's going. And then I got over there on that big ass Pro Street, and it's been consuming a lot of my time. So I just thought, yeah, I'm just gonna chill out with this little bug.
So this started as what? Is it the Tamiya one?
What, the doodlebug?
Yeah.
No, this was a Revell.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, this is that little Revell one. Let's see if I can find it. Ow. That one.
So speaking of which, why I got you here under a
Oh, okay. I've seen that before.
Oh yeah, the 68.
Yeah, it's 68. I can't remember if it's 68 or 67 though. But you know me, I was like, no, Roof's got to go. Time to chop it. Nope,
Okay.
gotta slam it.
Kevin's iPhone. Oh, that's Kevin.
Howdy, fellers.
Hello.
Hey, Kev.
Oh, great. Speed bump, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Speed bump.
Looks like you're aerodynamic today.
Only because I had my headset on and I didn't realize I needed to recharge it.
You know you're serious when you got your hat backwards, right?
No,
Oh, he had a whole rig on his head earlier, spotlights and
no.
everything.
The only reason I wear this hat is so I don't burn my head ever again.
So he
Or
doesn't
blind.
mess up his hair when the wind blows.
Or you don't want to blind us, huh?
Well, usually when I wear my hat backwards like that, it usually means I'm aiming.
You're aiming.
I'm aiming.
Yep.
I do not want to interfere with
Like
this.
at
with
the
any-
urinal?
No.
That sun's hot today.
Let me just put it this way. I'm aiming with optics.
Aiming with optics.
Like Fred just said.
Yep. That beetle looks good, Fred.
Thank you.
Hi, guys.
Even though it's going to have to be without an engine, but you know.
This is
Yeah.
what I want to show. I want to show Fred this, not this one. Hold on.
Engines are
No,
overrated.
Fred,
Amen.
bear with me, people. Let me bring this up for Fred to see.
Oh my God.
There's
he's
a
gonna share
reason
it.
I want to show you this, Fred.
Hmm.
Oh, no.
I got that actual wagon, that kit, okay?
Yeah.
This is where it screwed me up in the end. I'm pretty sure from the side profile, you can figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out
Hey, that's
the
cool.
pregnant spider
Was that
lines, Kevin
62,
Smith
3?
did. What the hell did that chassis come out of? At first I thought he
AMT.
back halved it and I looked at the front and went,
No,
no.
our, you see the transmission, cross member?
Yep.
That's the 66 Nova.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's the 66 Nova.
And
Chevy
it seems
too.
to fit under there. And there's a magical reason. Bear with me. Let me get this off stage. Magical reason. When I saw that,
Come on, bitch, get in there. Oh, did you do it? Nope.
oh, that's the Buick. No,
Ooh.
it's not.
Right.
I stand corrected.
Gotta find some shade here.
See, before it's all sudden, all said and done, Fred, I want something of yours that you built. And I'm like, what can I do with Fred to make it totally different from everybody else's? I'm like, I wonder if Fred would Pro Street that for fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Long roof
I
make a
said-
good pro street.
I prostrated a
I'm like-
tricycle.
I
Yeah.
was like, no, the only person who could
Or
Pro
even a
Street is the king
forklift.
of Pro Streets. And I was like, Fred's the only one and then I'm like, shit, Brian's gonna want one and the Cicanelli's gonna want, no. Only Fred.
Oh, shit.
Hey, jeez.
Oh, my God. This is like trying to thread a fucking needle.
So don't, if you see it showing up there with a self-return or return box, you understand why, right?
Uh-huh. All right, get in there. I know you in there. We'll go.
Well, that's after you take it to Acme, obviously. Because you would piss off all the Johan collectors and make them happy at the Johan builders because you modified it. You'd make the people hoarding them happy because then they'd be worth more money.
Well,
Hey, you
sure.
dream it, you build it.
Amen.
Build it
Hey,
your own way.
hey, that has been trademarked, not by you. Don't
That's
take
right.
don't use Pappy's saying. You owe him
Hey, a little-
copyright money right there, buddy.
Hey, Jeff, a little brown nosing goes a long way.
I don't
Let me
brown
wipe-
nose.
Let me wipe my nose.
I just happen to like Fred. You
Oh
I
my
tolerate.
Who don't? I think that Fred guy, he's one of everybody's favorite. Almost everybody.
Well, I was fixing to say almost, not everybody.
Almost. I remember a
Yeah.
fella named JP something that
Yeah.
probably,
Now, Kevin.
I
you
just
know,
had to mention that.
You just had to fuck my day. I mean, no.
And you know, they
Actually, he and I have had conversations.
Oh, yeah?
Decent. Oh yeah. We
Well, that's
we,
cool.
we mended the fence. I mean, that's
Okay.
So that backfired on you, Kevin.
No, it didn't backfire. It's just he might not know. But yeah,
Hey, everybody gets a second chance, right?
yeah, that's right. Mhm.
That's the
Yeah.
good Lord about that.
Yeah, goodness gracious, look at me. Yeah, he just
Wasn't
looked
for
at
that,
me
we'd
one
all
day.
be in trouble.
Fucking
Yeah.
You
If you wanna hear
remember,
God- if you want to hear God
I-
laugh, just tell him you playing.
That's
remember
right.
the irony of today is a bunch of liberals running around hating people with guns that were given freedoms by guys with guns.
I'm assuming you watched our orange man sign the big beautiful bill today.
Nope, and I have a problem with that big beautiful bill because he's selling
Oh,
off. He
man.
wants to sell off public land. That's a no-no. That I do not 100% emphatically agree with.
Hey, you can't have everything. You get 90% of what you want.
No,
Well, if we don't
Our
figure out how
national
to balance
parks need
that
to
budget
stay
eventually, we're
national.
gonna have to sell it off anyway.
no, our national parks need to be stay there for our kids and kids after that.
Time he gets rid of all this waste and bullshit, our deficit will drop big time.
Mhm.
Nah. Only time will tell.
Mm,
It sure beats the alternative.
that's
Look at where
true.
we
I
were
agree with
headed.
you, Kevin, but still selling our national parks, no.
Yeah, I'm sure Teddy Roosevelt would not agree to that because Mr. Roosevelt was very instrumental in that.
Yep. Can't have it all.
No.
No, but
Money.
Kevin, I'm not gonna be around long enough to keep enjoying these. Don't you want your grandkids to be able to enjoy them?
I don't have no grandkids. So that
Oh.
answers that. All I have is
Step
I got
grandkids.
step grandkids and step dogs or grand dogs. At least for
Oh,
now.
Lord. Why do you, Dan, just mute me from now on when he comes in.
Where is my toothpick? I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. Right.
Apparently he
Who
didn't
cares what
understand
happens
the
once
whole
we're gone?
conversation. Apparently he didn't understand the conversation of overpopulating areas, so you try to get away from that area and it just keeps following you.
Get in there. Get in
Whatever
there.
you say, man. Everybody's got an opinion.
And yeah, opinions are like assholes.
That's right. I got two of them.
You got two assholes? God damn.
Yeah, the other
Wow.
one's at home. The warden, I left her home.
Kevin, you can always get a divorce, Kevin.
Yeah. After 43 years, I don't think so.
Nah,
Cheaper to keep her.
cheaper to keep her.
Well, if you go to a senior center, you got more women to hit on. You don't have to clean up after yourself.
Yeah,
Senior
I've had
center-
enough.
It sounds like Jeff has really thought this out.
I've had
Senior-
enough of women.
Senior centers are also full of all kind of venereal diseases also. So.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're talking the village.
The last person I knew was in a senior center. They had to give me Viagra to keep him from falling out of bed. True story.
Oh, good.
Believe it or not. You got that done yet, Dan?
Put it away for a couple days so I can finish some other kits. I've been clearing off kits off the bench. Pretty good.
There's no hurry for it, so.
Did you get that Mercedes fixed up? Or you
Yeah,
chipped
it's
the paint?
the clear is curing right now. So
Brad, you never saw me actually doing this, working on it.
next
Now
week
they're
I'll
gonna
be able
expect
to polish it out and it'll be done. I just got to put on the last few pieces. Just finished the Ferrari before you got on.
Cool.
The black Ferrari,
Yeah.
the purple Ferrari I finished last week.
I'll have you show it
Finished-
to me when I get out of this bright sunlight.
Finished
Trying to
the
find an area where it's shady.
finished the blue Porsche last week.
This whole area is shady, but not in the way you'd like to be.
Finished my buddy's big scale.
What the hell are them?
BMW.
You running out of that blue paint yet?
Mhm.
Yeah, did you order the paint yet?
Bob had to get a request for one color. They just put on the site, so I'm gonna be putting in the order today.
Cool.
Everything I've seen Dan do other than this Chevy's been blue. Well, the
What?
silver,
I like
silver,
that.
Opal.
I did the
Yeah.
black Lamborghini. I did a purple Ferrari.
Yeah, they look blue on here though.
You
Yeah.
know, Fred, to me,
Dan's about his blue like I am about my reds.
Yeah,
yeah, we gotta get Tamiya to sponsor you at some point, Fred.
they're calling him
Blue.
Blue Dan, huh? Or Smurf, Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf.
At least.
Okay,
no,
guys, I
yeah.
go to my bed. I go to sleep. It's really late.
All right, you have a good
All right,
one.
no. Have a good
Okay.
evening.
See you all tomorrow.
See
in
you,
the live
Dom.
stream.
Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. Later
All
on.
right,
Take it
Dom.
easy.
See you later.
Okay, bye bye.
Take it easier any way you can.
Oh, man.
I'm not. I'm just saying I'm not surprised.
Whew.
Hi, Mrs. Dan.
She's already gone. Oh, you're still here. Oh, this is pissing me off.
I'm just thankful she's smart enough for the both of you.
You know, the only reason he's doing that, right?
Cause you have silly. This one.
I'm not lying. I'm just telling the truth.
You can always tell the guys ain't been married long. They don't call their wife warden yet.
I'm smart enough never to get married.
Either that or they are. That could be.
Like a buddy of mine, he asked his now wife 3 times to marry her. She said, no, I wasn't ready. And I'm like, she goes, I think I made the wrong decision. I was like, damn, Hobby.
Uh, you ever have Papa Z in here, Dan?
Oh, not here. I mean, I don't even know if he's subscribed. I don't know everybody.
Jimmy sent them a link.
I have yet to
Really?
meet the guy yet. He seems like a pretty cool dude.
Papa Z is.
Oh yeah. Another one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, we got Fred, Brian, Papa Z.
Kevin,
course,
you missed a
senior.
spot right here.
Bob might be on later. Me and him were on again late last night.
Yeah, how's everything with his mom?
Well, she was sleeping last night. He said his brother was coming over. They had something going on today. I don't know if he's gonna be on.
That's the bad thing with that. It'll never get any better
Yeah,
until they figure out a
it's,
cure.
Correct.
it's not.
Oh shit. Man. Too early for that shit.
I see where he's coming from. Mine, we're kind of experiencing that a little bit here with, you know who.
Had my scores at Hobby Lobby today.
Oh man, you're gonna love
Their
them.
alligator clips are awesome.
I gotta find the ones that bend.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody has some that bend. I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was Display or not. And Fred, could you send me a link to that sander?
The Space Under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
I got
hurry.
enough clips now that I can primer about 3 kits at once.
Hey Dan, that tray that you got right there, that's
Yeah.
good. It's all fine and dandy, but you'll find out that you'll need 2 of those trays or
This is actually number 3. I got 2 this size. And
oh
I got,
okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Or
no,
you
they fill up quick. I got 2 this will be my second this size, and then I have another one that's like 3 of these size.
Yeah.
Is that to
Yeah.
stick your parts in?
Yeah. This
Yeah.
I take that shipping foam we get parts in.
Yeah,
I
I
just
seen guys do that.
Yeah.
I keep mine right next to the booth. I'm always worried about dust particles, but I
Yeah.
had
Yeah, you
these
gotta-
before I even knew how to airbrush. So the small ones don't hold a lot, so I picked up another one. But I got a really big one. I can't remember where I got it from.
Yeah.
That stuff's all right
you
if
know
it's
what,
closed cell foam. You
It's
don't want to use
exactly
regular
double the
styrofoam. You
size.
end up at foam in your
Let's
paint.
Just
I made that
Yeah, so
mistake with that.
I almost always have one like this. This is miscellaneous parts for the 37 and different shit.
I made that mistake with that fluorofoam. That stuff flies everywhere.
I don't know. Remember where I got this bigger one? It's exactly the size of 2 of those smaller ones.
oh, that may be. Maybe if you learn to spell, Fred, that might help a lot.
Don't ask me about that.
Well, this is there
Always-
we go.
Always
What
spelling
do you-
Brian wrong.
Who are you talking about, Jeff? You talking about the reciprocating sander? Where'd he go?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the one you got there.
Yeah.
Oh man,
What? This motherfucker
just-
ain't $3.
we just missed a good launch at the ramp, Jeff. I
Oh,
heard somebody
Jesus.
crash at the end of it.
Kevin, if I could remember my password for Flow Racing, I'd show you one from last night.
Yeah,
And the best part was the track, one and a half over the track owners. His girlfriend's boyfriend or fiance, I'm not sure now, and the father of his grandchild. Well, there was about almost a physical altercation. I'm just standing there and went, damn, he went full Dwayne Lampier. He almost did his dad thing, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. What was it? I just sat there and said, hey, we got the hell out of here in one piece. I'm happy.
I'll give Fred and Tim a preview of the ramp. Since I
Jeff-
get up there.
Jeff's entire life sounds like a Jerry Springer episode.
Some days
Hey,
I
we
think
got-
it is. No, Dan,
we
you
got
know
somebody
Murphy's
flying.
Law. I am
Let's see if he
Murphy's
slows
Law.
down. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, we got some air there.
Damn.
That's the
You
biggest
got a better
speed bump
place.
ever seen.
I think when you're sitting on the sidewalk, it was making people be more aware.
God, I wish my things would smarten up so I, oh,
Here it comes, Jeff.
I'm blinder than Brian.
Only problem is I can't find a shady spot near this ramp. Maybe
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
let
can
me
pull
do-
down.
I gotta do this here.
Kevin, you're gonna go to hell, so you might as well get used to the hot air.
Yeah. Well, I got plans for ice to take with me.
This video looks like when people strap a GoPro to their pet.
I got a
You know what?
fireproof. I got a
You know what I
fireproof
want?
cooler
I
just
wanna
for
put-
that.
I want to shift the cart and then see if I can launch up over it, unless it's gonna throw me forward.
Yeah, this might be a good spot here.
Oh God, yeah.
So Fred, if you decide you want to do that Pro Street.
You gotta turn that phone sideways though. You're killing me.
How was it? And my
Same.
mount won't work that way though.
Oh, got it on a mount.
Yeah. Well, I got to be able to drive the wheelchair while I'm doing this. Let me see.
No, it's all right.
Making you dizzy.
Oh, there you go.
That's safe bullshits for the birds.
It's not fun when you run off a sidewalk around here because some of them are like a 5 or 6 inch drop.
Oh boy. No, it ain't.
Picturing him crash on the side of the road. Help! I can't get out.
Help. I
Of course,
can't get
nobody's
up.
going to hit it fast.
That red one looked like he got some air on there.
Yeah. Yeah, we got there just in time. Oh, we had a cop hit this the other night. He was chasing somebody. He landed probably about 10 foot past the ramp.
Oh my God.
I didn't have
But
my
them
camera
cars are
ready.
designed for that stuff, so.
Here we go.
Ooh,
Oh, he's going
Uh-oh.
to slow down.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There went that front bumper. That front balance.
Best one was the flatbed tow truck almost lost the car off the back.
that one car a few weeks ago got some pretty good air.
Yeah. That Lincoln Town car was probably my favorite. Thing didn't have no shocks left from being 40 years old, man. He come over there.
Jeff should I think you just stand out there with a boombox blasting the theme to Dukes of Hazzards.
Just a good old boy.
You like that one that jumped that fountain the other day. Where was that? In Tennessee?
Oh my God. I've seen that.
Oh,
It
who
really
was
wasn't.
that? Somebody was there.
That really wasn't a Charger. It was another car with a bunch of panels made to look like a Charger.
Who was that? Somebody from one of the groups was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Who was
some
that?
YouTuber did it.
oh, I like this.
No, one of the guys in one of the lives or the hangout said they were there for that. I like the
Oh, really?
cameraman on the other side almost gets taken out, just nonchalantly walks away.
Hey, Fred, do you get this kit yet?
Which one?
The 49 Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I have.
Me, Brian, and
Yeah, that's
God, the
Tanner
way
and
Fred
doing
builds, though,
Buddy build. I'm just saying, Fred.
Fred would probably have to unchop that to make it interesting for him.
No, actually, Dan, I built that as a sort of stock. I didn't use wheels. I used a set of salt flats, discs,
Oh, nice, yeah.
and it looked like
Kind of over the Cobra look.
Yeah, it looked like the Cobra car, and it was painted
See,
gray.
now I can't do that because I'll never be able to match your abilities. Thanks, Fred.
That was actually the first car I ever had put in Scale Auto magazine. That was my first one.
Somebody on Lucas C or something a couple years ago actually did that 50. Yeah, 3D printed the parts to make it look like the Cobra car. That was a
Yeah.
50 mark, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks. I got to reach out to Matthew and see if he can just
I
print
can't
me a
believe
model.
nobody ever made a kit of that.
Yeah, I can't either.
That's more
That's right.
Kevin's speed. Low and
How
slow.
far? Let's see, where is that at?
You suck. You suck.
Oh, hell no. There's about 6 cars sitting on top of it.
Kevin, you need a board to rate them, and then you can just rip it off and say, high score is this.
I need to start bringing my tripod up here.
Can you swap out that speed limit sign for like a 55 or something?
Yeah. I could call my son-in-law and have him hit it. Have him come up there and he just new Peterbilt. He just started a new job. Come cranking down there, rolling coal and hit that. Probably wouldn't even come off the ground now. Yeah, this guy's gonna turn. Most people are on to it already. That's the problem. Every now and then you get somebody from not around here come through here, and
All right. Thanks, Fred.
Yeah, man.
biggest problem with this, as soon as I turn the camera off, turn around, and somebody will hit it.
Somebody nails it.
Let's see what
Yep.
Fred is doing there. I'm assuming, so you've already painted this thing, so have you already test fit the interior and all that good stuff?
Oh, yeah.
And you are using the Sniffers glue.
Oh, hell yeah. Man, I gotta burn the
that?
rest of what I gotta
Educate me.
burn. I gotta burn what's left of my brain cells.
What's the advantage of that? I haven't used that shit since I was a kid.
It allows me to dab just I'm gonna show you something right quick.
Kind of
Just
like
a
a
double-
Yeah.
kind of like a
it'll-
thick, slower curing, or
Well, it'll cure, but what it does, it allows me to, I don't have to turn around and hold it. Now, what I'll do is I just drove that or steering linkage through there like that. Now I'll take see,
Like a
now I
ball.
don't have to, now I don't have to, now I don't have to hold it. And then what I'll do, I found this out by mistake. You take this light green top,
the quick stuff.
yeah, the quick stuff, and you hit it on top of that little red glue, and it cures it pretty damn quick. It's like
And
a
that
kicker.
chemical reaction will really melt your brain cells.
Oh yeah, it really, you'll be like,
Can you see you're reducing?
yeah.
Fred
and
can
they'll-
testify to this. We've all melted our brain cells in a whole lot of new ways.
Wait a minute, is that a
Yeah.
right-hand drive or is your
There's more than one way to do that.
I am turning it into a right-hand drive. Yes.
what the?
Oh, come on, you suck. Speed up.
Correcto mundo. I am turning this into because this kit comes with two. You can make it right-hand drive or left-hand drive. It comes with two dashes, one for left, one for right. So I'm doing it with a right-hand drive.
Damn, I gotta put a lock on my fridge down here. Jesus. My
You ready to
17-year-old
ride yet?
17-year-old nephew's staying here, man. He's between him and my son, they're cleaning out everything.
It's called.
Billy's like, I got a bath.
I did have a 35 pack of Coke Zero 2 weeks ago. Down to I just went in my fridge, there was 2 left. Like, what the
Yep, it's gonna slow down. Dang you
No.
people.
Try flashing them as they come by.
Yeah.
Oh,
guess I-
Lord. Oh, God, there's a mental image I
It
can't.
worked in Austin Powers.
Guess I could make a sign. I'll pay you $20 if you go 60. This guy here might not slow down. This might be a good one. Nope. Dumbass.
Get you a sign that says, "I flash speeders."
They'd pull out an ice pick and dig their eyes out. Oh, you ain't gonna be driving along, buddy. That thing's ticking like a sewing machine.
So I missed when you were talking about this on another live. What
Here comes unmarked cop car. Let's see what he does. Nope. You dog.
Coming to talk to you, like we've received reports of a man in a scooter giving out free candy.
Yeah, I've been known to give out candy.
So Fred, I missed your explanation. I know you had this out another live. What's the plan with this thing? What were you thinking? And what's wrong with you?
I am working ahead. That explains that. What, the doodle bug?
Yeah.
This is going to be from the Acme show. I'm just going to, I'm going to build this to
Check
be
this
behind
out.
it.
It's, excuse me,
To
Fred.
be
It's 90
behind-
degrees out here. This guy's got a winter coat on.
Oh my God.
What a
Well, you can
freak.
tell what kind of person he is.
Oh, he's hiding a shotgun.
But this will be on a trailer behind the camper. And the camper,
Oh, okay. That camper is big enough it could birth that thing. And I mean that in multiple meanings there.
yeah. This is
That
the
camper's cool.
see that's the trailer will be behind the camper. This is going to be blue, same color metallic blue. And
Nobody's going to believe it's Fred because it's not. Well,
What are you gonna put in there for an engine, or is that curb?
no, it's going to be all curbside. It's the whole thing's going to be all curbside, even this. But there will be that's the camper, which
Oh,
is
that's
about
smaller than I realized.
What do
Oh,
you
yeah.
expect with Snappy Pappy, right?
yeah. This is a
That's
snap.
not
I'd only
But
seen that
it's
from
not
the
actually-
side. I thought that was big enough to put over
A
your
little
head.
more than a Snappy.
Hold on a minute. Let me see. That's one of the virtues of having a small ass fucking bench.
Oh, good Lord. I know Kevin Smith, you're going to be the first one I get to be bad cop with tomorrow. As I told
But,
Brian.
Hello,
What I do
everybody.
now?
Hey, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie.
Donnie,
Howdy,
Is that
Donnie.
the Wes's? Is that the West trailer or the?
Yeah, this is Wes's model car corner. But this will be behind it. If I can get it set right. And
I'll be
this,
back in a bit.
then this bad little boy will be just like that.
Cool.
I think he
Right.
needs to put twin WRX motors in the VW.
You good,
camper
Tim?
and one in the VW Bug. Fred, I have been looking for the right WRX kit with a full motor to send you that just for that reason, because in
Just
real
for
life,
that.
they almost perfectly bolt in.
But that's the course of action for this.
Now you need to build a motorcycle to go along with it.
Oh Lord,
You better slow down. You might break that Chevy in half, buddy.
Donnie, that's
Thank
just
you,
what
Lord.
I need. I need. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need 6 builds in here.
But I ain't been able to do anything for the last 2 days. Everything I got is waiting on paint, and the humidity in my office is at 82%.
oh,
Good God.
Yeah, is this potential? Nope. Man, you people suck today.
Yeah,
Oh,
Don't
there goes
go-
one.
it don't normally rain in July in Texas. We've had rain for 2 days now, and they're talking about rain again tomorrow.
Shit, I tell you what, it's all we've had for July or June.
yeah, we've had a
But-
ton of rain here.
Boy, there's some flooding down in Texas there the other day.
Yep.
Well, they had what, 20 campers got flooded away today over in Texas.
Kevin's Kevin's gonna get up there closer now. He gonna be like he gonna
Hmm.
Well, I
Kevin's
wanna
gonna
just
try to
see that.
wave him through.
I wanted to see the gouges in the brand new concrete they've created from bottoming out here.
Oh, thanks, Brian. That reminds me, I gotta tell Brian tomorrow night to send me that place so I can start working on the Seaconelli tribute build.
See, as soon as I turn around, somebody will come.
We just gotta figure out what colors we wanted to do it, Fred. You, Brian, can give me ideas. I'm gonna build it and take all the blame, so.
Well, Fred, I got 3 going and I got the 4th one open. I'm debating on start cleaning parts.
Go ahead and do
Maybe
it.
maybe I should call my neighbor to have him come flying up here.
And before I forget, Dan, I tested out Hardenstein Steinbeck and flowing air good.
What'd you think?
I haven't used it. I plan on doing that Sunday. Because unfortunately, I got to make a candy run down to southern New Hampshire. And Fred, just remind me probably the week before Acme to go pick up your carrot cake fudge. We're all going to partake in that way. We keep our sugar level low, not screw it up.
Okay. Wow.
And it's not that it's not sharing what Fred would scare me. It's his boss that scares me. And you want to meet somebody who's absolutely a riot. Oh God, somebody did. That was so funny. One of the girl, I think it might have been Kat or another one. Does Fred really chase you around the living room? And her comment, I can't remember it verbatim, so I don't want to say it. I just sat there with my hands over my eyes, I'm just going, damn, that was funny. I just didn't think of anything about it until that moment. I'm going, ugh.
Hey, Bill, you got to move over a little bit. Can't be sitting on my broken foot. Woo.
When did you break your foot?
Couple weeks ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the canister fell off the sweeper right on the top of my foot. Just now where the purple's gone.
Jesus, now I gotta find them directions. Where the hell do I put shit?
Okay, now what do I do?
And my daughter brought her 110-pound dog over and he stepped right on the damn thing. Here we go. Is this going to be a potential? Nope. Maybe the
That
guy
one there
after.
was.
Oh,
Man. Guy's going to rear end this other guy.
With the car, I hope.
Yeah, let's hope. We already got a preview of that.
Never know these days.
Mm-mm.
Remember when you used to be able to tell people you got rear-ended and they would know it was a car accident?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it has a whole new meaning nowadays.
And gay also meant you were very, very happy. Let's see.
Man, you people suck anymore. Get out of the way so you people don't slow down.
Jesus.
Come on. There we go. Now we got you ass in there.
I'm going to give it 5 more minutes. I'm giving up.
All right. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Nope.
Okay. I got to get this dog in before they start fireworks around here.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Already
That's
lost
cool.
one to a stroke. I don't need to lose another. I think that was the year before last. See, my main favorite dog had that stroke over fireworks.
That is one thing it don't. Everybody's, around my neighborhood, they're like, well, we know you're a combat veteran and da 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 da. And I was like, look, motherfucker, I've caused more shit to go off in my life, and it don't bother me.
So
Yeah.
all your neighbors are just picturing you curled up in a ball, shivering while the fireworks are going off.
No, do not do that. It does not bother me.
No, they realize he's got firepower to shoot back.
Hell, they gotta know I know how to. I know how to play with most of that shit too, and make bigger shit go boom.
I'm okay if I hear the first. They start shooting with the AKs around there. That's when I worry.
Well, the county I live in, that they frown on that.
This back here's where that kid got killed last winter. Straight back there at the ballpark or the basketball court. They pulled him there and AK'd him down with 10 shots.
Where the hell are you in? South Central?
Might as well be.
Well, they say you're okay as long as you hear a gunshot.
Yep.
Well, it got so bad around here, they took the lights out of the basketball court. So they weren't up there playing at night.
Where the hell are you at?
North Akron,
Oh, say no more.
in
You're in
Ohio.
LeBron country, aren't you?
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, he shows up around here and you can't even find a place to park. All these people show up like they want to kiss his feet. I call him LeBron. Jackass.
Hey,
Shut up
Grumpy
and dribble,
Jeff,
buddy.
I got that chart put together.
Do we have a potential here or not? Let's see. And he's going kind of slow.
There we go. All right. Interior is in.
Come on, man. Speed up. Do it. No. Oh, it's Melissa. Lady behind me.
Put that away.
We're up here filming the ramp.
Watch the assholes to get in. Yeah, they want. I can't read.
We got a few so far.
I bet.
Yeah, you're live on camera.
Jesus.
Why don't you turn around and hit it fast for us?
My whole car so low to the ground.
Yeah.
Who is that?
She really pull over?
That's my neighbor, Melissa.
Oh, I was like, that's some random Karen pulled over. I was like, what are you doing?
She lives right behind me.
You can't film me.
She's a,
Hey, tell her, make it
All right.
exciting. Show us your.
he said, make it exciting. Show us your.
Show us your tits.
I can't get to my short.
And she said she's got them tucked into her shorts, Fred.
Oh, good Lord.
Wow.
We'll see.
Hey, I was going to say, why don't you get in there with her? You both go over that thing topless and just film it.
She's a trip.
We'll see which one of you is more impressive.
She's the one that came over when Sassy had that stroke last year. She's actually a vet tech.
Who's
Wait,
Sassy,
man.
your wife?
My dog, Sassy.
Oh god.
He had that
That's pretty
stroke
funny.
from the fireworks last year, and Melissa came over and helped us with dealing with that. And took me out.
You
to
know
the
you
vet
can get
clinic.
earmuffs and stuff for that, Kevin, right?
What's that?
You can get hearing protection for dogs. Put on the ears and stuff.
Well, it's a little late after it happened. See, the city was shooting them right over our roof. They weren't shooting them downtown like they usually do. There we go.
I got
Oh, shit, I
I
missed
got-
it. I was
Oh,
looking away.
that's a pretty well. That's halfway decent.
Yeah,
I
he
got
did
the
that on
per-
purpose.
I got
You
the
see me
perfect
sitting
thing. I got the perfect thing to calm a dog down. It's called Benadryl.
Oh,
You know, we
Miracles.
tried that, and it just, I don't know if it really worked or not.
You can
Well,
give
we-
them certain types of gummies as well.
we had the thunder jacket. She had the earmuffs on and everything.
Oh,
and
the
it's
thunder
still-
jackets are bullshit. What a scam.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, when my
Um,
daughter brings her dogs up here, she gets the gummies. She's got two of them that weigh. One weighs about 110. The other one weighs about 90, and they're rambunctious. So
It's a
she
good
gives them,
excuse to justify buying gummies, huh?
yeah, she gives them
Yeah, they're
them,
for my dog. Swear to God.
Oh god.
and boy, they metal right out.
The cure for our oldest mini schnauzer that just, I mean, the fireworks were just torturous to him. He finally lost his hearing.
Now our Jack Russell would sit there and bark at him. She enjoyed it.
Oh, and Jack Russell probably want to get up there and catch him out of the sky.
Man, that dog was nuts.
Those dogs are nuts, man.
I called her the evil genius. She used to know how to
First-
open cupboard doors and everything.
First dog I bought for my wife was a Jack Russell puppy. We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. That was not a good decision. Didn't do
That
my
dog
homework.
knew that dog knew every command you'd tell her. Roll over, play dead,
Yeah,
pray.
the dog was smart and trainable, but we both worked and we had to pretty much keep him confined to the kitchen.
Is this Melissa? No, that's not
And
her.
then
She got a Honda.
he figured out how to dig his canine teeth into the drywall. And we came home one day and he ripped the drywall off an entire wall of the kitchen
Oh my God.
from the floor up about a foot. It was bare wood.
Yeah, you ought to see our front door from Lexi, the Jack Russell. Every time my
Oh,
daughter
Lord.
leaves, she'd sit and lick and smell that door. She's got the wood wore halfway through from chewing the corner of that door trying to. I don't know why she thought she had to do that.
Separation
Yeah.
anxiety, dog.
Yep.
You get it.
Every time my
Well,
daughter would
those
leave,
Jack Russells, they say, you know, you got a Jack Russell, they got to have room to run. That they get,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they get really stir crazy when they don't have room
But
to run.
buddy of mine had a Jack Russell. He had a pretty good amount of property, but he'd come home from work one day and he said, "You ain't gonna believe this." I said, "What?" He said, "You know where my Jack Russell's at?" I said, "Where?" He said, "On the top of the roof." And he lived on
Yep.
he lived on a 2-story house.
yep.
The motherfucker would cry. He would go up in this tree, which had a little bit of a girth to it. And if he could get a good run and jump, he could hit that thing just right, and he'd be up on that top limb. And that's how he found out what he was
Hey.
doing.
That.
Just like a squirrel. Yeah, they can jump. Oh,
That's all they are.
we even had the tunnels out in the backyard for her. So we had PVC pipe, and she would run through them to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, she was nuts.
We had ours about 6 months and we had to get rid of him. He kept just destroying the apartment. I had put a gate up in the kitchen. Come on one day, he caught a hold of a piece of the carpet at the threshold of the kitchen.
Yep.
Stripped back about a foot of carpet into a ball of string. He just got onto a piece of carpet and just kept pulling.
Been there, done that.
God.
Well, I'm giving
Mom.
up on the ramp for today.
And he was yeah, I mean, you couldn't, you know how you could take a newspaper, swat a dog, and the next time they see the newspaper, they listen.
Yeah, they're
right?
like, oh
My
shit.
God,
Yeah.
you try to take the fucking newspaper out of your hand.
Yeah.
You want to see
He
what
took it as a
happens in the
challenge.
city.
You put out the newspaper, and he's playing tug of war with the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here's our latest $12 million the city spent. The new community center. I like the old building better.
Oh, it looked like a post office.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's
Oh wow.
nicest part's the flagpole.
Salute.
Well, that's apparently where Kevin does his stripping classes.
I would say it's a multi-use pole after night.
Well, that's where I was going to have club meetings when I started the club here, and they want $50 an hour plus you got to have your own insurance.
God, and the
Yeah.
taxes already paid for that.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you how to
Yeah.
get around that. Turn your chapter or turn your model car club into a IPMS chapter. That you get covered. It covers I forget how much.
Yeah, for insurance. But here's another one of my neighbors. He rides his mini bike on the sidewalk all the time. Well, the little Napoleon fellows.
We're
Well,
gonna
you
see a
ride your scooter on
conversation
the
here.
sidewalk all the time.
You don't realize it's on
Just
camera.
Kevin, you're just mad at, you can, he can pull wheelies and you can't.
Not on that thing. That's one of them that's governed down for his
Oh, we know
grandkids.
Kevin can pull his wheelie.
You know, speaking of which, why is it anything over 25 miles per hour has to have, be registered? Like a car or a truck, whatever. But these electric bikes that do it, they don't do it to us. But the rest of us
California,
are
you
gonna
had
pay.
to, in California, electric.
Supposed to be a limit of
electric
25
bikes that
mile
could
an
go
hour.
that speed, you had to have helmets, they had all kinds of stupid rules about them.
Yep.
This is why California needs to take all of the warning labels off. Let them go at it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you only get cancer in California. Well, here it started.
Yeah, according to California, everything causes cancer.
You guys
your input, doesn't make
it harder.
Only in California.
Let's see.
All I know is Fafa is definitely not worth this amount of tape.
Best thing could happen in California is it cracks right along the state line and falls on the ocean.
Amen. I ain't missed nothing from out there.
When
Even
I was
though I lived
stationed
there.
in Barstow,
Yep,
I
me
hated
too,
that
man.
place.
Yeah, I was in San Diego, but you know,
I
best
miss
thing
the
ever.
hell out of it, and I don't. Well, I miss the hell out of the weather.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
about
only
all.
part.
The rest of it can kiss my ass.
Yeah, me too. Ain't
When I was
nothing.
there, I bought a new truck and you would not believe the taxes and shit I had to pay on it.
Oh, I
Hmm.
would.
Then the bad part is when I got to Texas, I had to pay Texas state taxes on it.
Mhm.
The rest are here.
The one that
Well-
pissed me off the most when I first got to California is if you brought a vehicle from out of state, if it was less than a year old and had less than, I think, I don't know, 2,000 miles on it or something, you had to pay sales tax on it, even though you didn't buy it in the state.
Yeah,
It makes sense. It makes sense, like buying a vehicle out of state, bringing it in to avoid paying the taxes. But on one of my motorcycles, I came into the state to register in August, and I had bought it like the previous September, and it had like, I don't remember how many miles. It only had like 900 miles on it, and they made me pay $450 sales tax on a damn bike that I'd owned almost a year.
Mhm.
This here's where
several states
LeBron.
tried to do that, and then the government said, no, you can't tax them twice.
This is where LeBron got his start in basketball. I used to bring my daughter down there when she was little. He'd be up here with his mama playing. That boy could shoot though.
Yeah, but he's still not the GOAT.
Well, his pocketbook
Never-
tells you a different story.
And that's why Michael Jordan's worth more than him.
Oh, the flop.
Yeah, I don't like him either, Jeff.
I'm a Larry Bird fan.
That's the only thing Akron's got going for it now is
Bird could
I need to get
Bird,
back on
Bird
that.
could Bird could trash talk and back it up.
Back
Yep.
it up.
yep.
And some of their shit, he wasn't the crap if you like, you ain't double teaming me, crap like that.
Yeah.
My Uncle
What are these
Tony
things
was
like
up for
that?
He would get offended if he felt the person offending him was Balone. He'd get pissed.
Yep. Be like, gonna be a long night for you.
we were up here when he painted this on the court. It's what you ask of yourself. Words of
It's what
wisdom,
your
right?
agent can get you. The first time I heard about LeBron, was it 02, 03? I just moved to Memphis, started the new job, and he was in the paper because somehow, even though his mom was like a waitress, she bought him a $50,000 H2 Hummer when he was in high
Yeah,
school.
that was because of the AAU basketball. So
There was
corrupt.
so much shady stuff going on there.
Ain't no doubt. That's where this kid was shot down. You could see where his family wrote stuff all over. He was on the other.
Yeah. The one
was
that
on the other-
LeBron should pay for.
He was on the other side of the fence and he rolled right down that hill and
You
10
mean the
bullets.
charter
in him.
school incident that LeBron has?
No, this is over here by me. His school's over on the other side of town. This is where that kid got killed last December. It was a very nice day, just like this, but not as hot, obviously. It's like a 60-degree day. We were over about a block away when I heard the shot. There's a big boomer. That must have been a half stick of dynamite there. Holy mackerel.
Jesus, I should send this book to Matthew. This is get everything on a Ford model trucks.
Yeah, he's into his Model A's, isn't he? Seems like he's got less room now that he built a new shop.
No, he had it
No,
out.
he's-
Well, did he
Who's
had
this?
another container thing there?
No, he built it.
Oh, you talking about Terry?
Onto the container.
Oh.
No,
Yeah,
he built
one of
out
them
of
is-
2x4s
Oh,
and
Terry,
OSB.
Terry should put his stash on Scale Mates. He'd probably start selling.
Who? Terry? Who?
Yeah. Or
I
then who you
told him,
remember? You're talking about
uh,
somebody else.
I told them we were alive, but they might be out doing family things, so.
That's usually what you do on the 4th. My
No,
prodigal
I'm staying
brother,
home
was-
with no lunatics around me.
my prodigal
for you,
brother
Kevin.
that ain't spoke to anybody and since Dad died was supposed to be over today and he never showed up. Goes to show what a man he is. He's the one that caused problems at Dad's funeral and all that bullshit.
Fuck me hard. Damn it.
No, thank you.
There it went.
Hey,
I
the
don't know why I
great
was
thing about this, hey Fred,
What?
the great thing about this channel, Amanda doesn't have it.
Oh.
We ain't got to worry about retaliation, right?
Dave's
Oh.
got it.
Hey, she got me good.
Uh,
It ain't about retaliation. Fred knows what it's about. You got an itemized
Yeah.
bill in 2023.
I sure did. I still got that fucker around here somewhere.
I think the only
Yeah.
payment she wanted was a Bucky's mug.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go north and get one for too long.
They're building one in North Canton, not too far from me.
Yeah.
I'll probably never make down by the Hall of Fame in Canton. Never
Let's
been
see.
there. Everybody I talk to says, "You've never been to the Football Hall of Fame and you live there?" It's like, no interest, sonny.
Why is it in Canton? I'm sure there's a story.
Always has been.
Well,
They
that's not-
claim that's where football originated from.
About a mile from where I grew up.
Hmm.
Same way with the soapbox derby. Never been there either. Right by the
I
big
want to go to the
blood bank.
FedEx Hall of, hey Kevin, go to the FedEx Hall of Fame, see which mechanics didn't cause the plane to crash.
Oh shit! Talking about that, did you see what fell off of one of ours, Dan?
Not another door.
I don't know if I heard about it or not.
Lost a trailing edge.
Oh boy.
The whole thing. I might have seen
No,
that. In the,
no, it wasn't the whole
Hey.
thing. It was.
was this recently?
Yeah, this week. Left
Okay.
Atlanta.
I saw
Left
that.
Atla-
I saw the Boeing multi-operator message on it, but I didn't
Yeah.
read it.
Yeah, no, it was. It left Atlanta. I don't know where it was. I think it was headed to. I don't know where it was headed. To be honest,
Don't touch the doggy.
All I know is it fell off somewhere
I
in
don't
North
know if
Carolina.
she'd bite you or
In a-
not.
Did
in a
you,
driveway.
Okay.
You worked the 10s back in the day when you guys had them,
Thank
right?
you.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when the leading edge flap vanes were tearing off?
Yep. Sure do.
I was working at Control Center one night. This years ago. I get this call. It's Texas Highway Patrol outside of Alliance. I said, "We think we got a piece of your airplane here. We just got off the freeway."
Oh, jeez.
like, can you describe it? This is before we had iPhones and shit. And I was like, can you describe it? And he's talking. I was like, oh shit. I said, see if you can find a little metal tag on it somewhere. And he gave me the part number, and I looked at him like, oh, fucking flat vane. They
And
had
you
a,
wonder why me or Jeff, either one will
well,
fly
they
again.
had an airworthiness directive come out on them that there was some bad bolts or something that had gotten into the mix, and this thing, when the flaps come down, this thing gets out of the airstream, the mount bolts that hold it in place can break loose, and that thing just comes off the airplane.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's not particularly heavy, but it is about 20 feet long. And
Weighs
this
a
one
good
landed
100.
right smack on the freeway as the
Yeah,
plane was on approach.
They weigh a couple 100 pounds, maybe 150
Are they
at
that
top.
heavy? I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I didn't really
That's-
want to grab one and try to position it, but I could move it. You know,
Hey, Brad,
once we got it
Your
out of
Bron-
the crate.
your Bronco is one of the highlighted models for recent club builds
Huh?
for Acme.
Mine?
Yep. Here, hold on a second.
What's it?
I see your the Acme show was in the first issue of Auto Modeler Mag.
Yeah,
Pretty
Oh,
sure that's your
shit.
Bronco, is it not?
That's my Bronco, but I'm trying to put it on that picture. I can't figure out.
one with the
That
Chevy seatbelts.
Yeah. Rub it in. Rub it in. That
Like they would-
is.
Like they would even say.
Oh, I know where that was at. That was at a show. That was at the that was the club. Yeah, I see now. Yeah. That's when we went to Jacksonville with it. Yeah. I did not even know that.
Man, nobody's playing in the splash pad today.
Yeah, jump in there, man. Drive right through that thing.
See if I can get it to turn on. Feels good on the feet, I know that. Plus my dog just had a pass.
And the fire department came out, and the tanker truck this morning, they did a little parade in the neighborhood, and they fired off a couple of hoses, man. Oh, that felt so good. It was 90 degrees this morning.
Apparently they got it shut off for today. Gee. Yeah, this is existing from the old building. They built a new building around. I can't believe they didn't destroy it with the bulldozers and stuff. Still look like a post office.
Yeah, that looks like a post office.
I don't know why they put them blue panels up. They put marble panels and then just randomly threw a blue panel in there for some reason.
Burke the color.
Some of the work they did up here is pretty bad.
Okay, let's do the next one.
That's the bad thing about having your career in construction. You find all the flaws when you look at a new building.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine.
I haven't been inside to see their reception area and cabinets, see how bad they're botched.
I got a friend of mine. He's a big builder, and he said that we'll go into other people's homes and stuff. He said I'll nitpick it to death.
Oh yeah. I look at people's countertops with 1/2-inch gaps behind the backsplash. It's like, why don't people know how to scribe stuff?
Come on, Pappy, do the.
That's kind
Guess
of
it's
like
good place to stash stuff.
Kind of like I told a person the other day. This generation no longer has pride in what they do.
No, they
No.
don't. Don. No, they don't. You're so right.
No, here's a good for instance here. They cut a hole in this panel for electric box, and they had to put 1-inch flashing around it. That's how bad their cuts were. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Ain't that awful? Big old gaps, caulking all over the brick. Only thing nice up here is the railings. Top quality stuff there. Too much glass when there's this many fingerprints. At least I know where a tornado shelter is now, if we ever have one. The building will be closed when we have a tornado.
Yeah, closed. Come back
Well,
later.
There's the new indoor basket court. I'm sure
Okay.
LeBron's been in there. That's cool. They got a projector that projects down on the floor on the basketball court to put what teams are playing and stuff. It's definitely state of the art, I'll say that.
All right. Let's see. Put that right there. Get that mother fudge right back over there.
Be a good time for a Cessna to fall out of the sky. Yeah, he's just floating along. What a sadistic guy I am. Ooh, man, that sun gets hot.
Tim, does your old lady know that she's singing to the internet live?
Talking to the
Tim's
cat.
wife?
I say if not, don't tell her.
Yeah.
Our little 2-year-old is in heat.
Eh?
The
Yeah,
cat.
I think I need
Oh,
to do a little
Jesus.
improvement on my mom.
All
2-year-old
right.
cat. is in heat. Climbing over everything.
Yeah, just move his Velcro up. Maybe a camera will stay there if I do that.
There, matey.
Arg, maybe. Let's see if it,
Let's see.
that might stay better. I can't believe people were obeying the speed limit today. All day, people.
All right. What do I gotta do now? Do I need?
Ooh,
Yeah.
man. Glad I got a hat on my head to be burnt by now.
Oh shit! What time is it? Oh shit! It's nearly 8 o'clock. No, it ain't.
Is it really?
7:30. It's 7:38.
Wow. I can't see my clock.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes
didn't
people
s-
don't realize we have a real life too, Fred.
Yeah.
Who would that be?
Like when it's like I told Brian one day, I said, yeah, there was a guy who messaged me because he watches on the live, but he never interacts. And he figured out how to get a hold of me on social media. I'm like, oh, wait, yeah. Kind of made me nervous. And turns out he's about-
Congratulations on your first stalker.
That's the one.
That's the first thing I
How do you know?
Brian
it
goes,
ain't.
"You're famous." I said, no, I'm
You want this
infamous.
one?
You and Fred are
Smart
famous.
pants.
Let's get it straight.
Here
Oh
we
my
go with a
god.
rickety conversion band. Come on, do it, buddy. That thing's on its last leg. This car will break in half. He hits it. And there ain't nothing left at the bottom of that car.
Oh my God, bless his little heart. There was a little boy here in the Atlanta area. He was stung 150 times by yellow jackets.
Oh,
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah,
my
he's
brother, my brother and
Says-
I was probably about, I don't know, 10. I think he was 8. We were climbing a tree at a state park up there. Tim, you probably know Patterson State Park,
Oh yeah.
south of Superior. Anyway, we were
Yeah,
climbing
right.
this giant, we were climbing up this giant pine tree, and these big black wasp starts flying around. We didn't know there was a nest up there.
Mhm.
right.
And we started getting attacked, and I like the way this pine tree grew, the branch is real straight like a ladder. I go I go just sliding on my butt down every rung coming down. And my brother's up there just kicking it. I'm like, jump. He's like 20 feet up there.
Yeah.
I had about 65 stings. He had over 100. Oh,
Wow.
Hmm.
and then
That sounds like my brother, and we lived out in the woods. There was a couple tree stumps. He sat on one like a chair, and it was full of bees. Like,
and then of course we didn't know if we were allergic or not, so my grandparents were freaking out.
Yeah, that's
usually you don't have allergy problems with wasps.
How did yellow jackets? So yellow jackets were in the ground. Would he step on a nest or something?
Yep.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I,
The problem with a wasp, it can keep stinging you over and over.
Yeah. Them damn yellow jackets, they vengeful little fuckers.
Yep, those things are evil.
Back when I had a landscaping business, and we had there was one area where we used to cut, we had like 10 houses down through there. It was mostly elderly ladies, widow ladies, and we'd pull over on a Saturday and cut all their yards at one time. And I was going down through
Buddy
there,
Benny.
and I bumped one of the meter can boxes.
How you doing,
and
Benny?
when I bumped it, but when I went past it. When I came back and I done ruffled their feathers, and them little vengeful bastards just lit into me, and I had a pair of shorts on, and they went up into the legs, and I went tearing out through there. My son was with me that day working, and I tore off toward this older lady. She's about 82 years old, named Miss Sexton, Nell Sexton. And she ain't seen a naked man in probably about 40 years. And I went running into her garage, and I stripped down butt naked and was getting them things off of me. And she come to the door. She said, "Is there any?" And she's paused. She said, "Is there any?" I said, "Yeah, close the door, get me some baking soda and just give it to my son." I said, "Zachary, go in there with her." And she kept coming up there. "You want me to daub some of that?" "No, I don't need you to daub shit on me. I need you to get back in that house."
Is there anything I can get you to do to keep dancing?
And I was just like, no. But I got stung 14 times that day, and I was sick.
And I didn't know.
Yeah, my grandma used to dab butter on a sting. It's like, that's the worst thing you could do.
Well, at the time I was dipping snow. I used to dip Copenhagen, and I had a dip of Copenhagen in my mouth, and I was sitting there. I done took all I had out of my lip and I ran out. That's how many times I got
story,
stung.
Jeff? You hear the story? Ted's calling me the gigolo? Yeah. Pappy's actually advertising for his neighbors?
Boy, that hurt that day, though. God darn. I was sick. I was sick for about 2 weeks. I mean, I wasn't sick, but I could feel the poison in me for about 2 weeks.
We were
down
around
a while.
Last week, a week ago, last Friday, I took my youngest son. His flight got canceled out there at the school, so he came with me. Him and my nephew came out, and we were touring our beach check hangar.
Mm-hmm.
And we're walking up to the plane, and I look over. My son's next to me. He was reaching his hand up to put his to adjust his hat, and there's a big paper wasp crawling around his arm. It looked, it was yellow though. It looked like yellow jacket, but it had the dangly legs like a paper wasp.
Yeah.
And before I could say anything, he put his hand back down to his side. And I said, hey, don't move your hand. So he pulls his hand back up, and the wasp was still on there.
Mm-hmm.
He swatted it away, but it managed to bite him, and he didn't feel it, man. His hand was swollen up like a freaking
Back during COVID, we mothballed a bunch of our planes out in the desert.
Oh, I saw a ton of yours out at Victorville.
Yeah, and we had some of our engines on stands mothballed out there. They trothered them out. Well, that winter they brought when business started picking back up, they brought some of our engines back to Atlanta. And we got one inside the shop on second shift. It was cold that day too.
Oh, they'd already made a home.
It wasn't wasp. It wasn't a wasp. That when we had what we done, they had Easter. Well, we called it that plastic wrap. I call it Easter eggs, but they had plastic wrapped it. And anyhow, they started cutting that plastic off, and then it got warm in there in the shop. And one of our techs was like, "I keep hearing something rattling in here, buzzing," and I'm like, "There ain't no fucking way." And he's like, "Nah, way." He said, "Get up in here." And I went up toward the inlet, and I just reached over there and I just took a handful of blade and just kind of spun it. And about that time I heard something bzzz, bzzz, and I was like, I said, "Go get me a damn borescope." And we got a borescope, and we stuck it down in there, and it was a fucking Western Diamondback rattlesnake.
Oh shit!
He was pissed. He's like, you done brought me to Georgia. I'm cold. I'm waking up. One of you motherfuckers is about to get bit. And I'm like, ain't gonna be me.
Oh, kids are having
Ain't gonna be
fun
me.
across the street. Did you see that?
I got a picture during COVID out of Victorville. You guys, it was like 20 something of your 777 side by side on a runway.
The hell is up with people in a winter coat?
I think I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that picture.
Yeah, I took it while I was out there. I think I was taking a station visit out to Vegas, and we stopped by Victorville on the way.
That was Jeff's girlfriend there.
During COVID, that place was just packed.
Yeah, it was packed. A lot of birds out there, boy.
Hey Jeff, there goes your girlfriend in her winter jacket and all. What the hell?
Ooh,
Well,
she
get her
bent
in.
over.
Oh, she bent over for
I
you,
was
Jeff.
picking up a rock, man. She's gonna beat him. Like some creep on a scooter's following me.
Oh god.
Jeff, you're muted.
She got about as many teeth as I got.
Could I get some practice for tomorrow night?
What, in self-restraint?
Put him in a straight jacket.
So my self-restraint is I get to be the bad cop. Brian gets to be the good cop tomorrow. So if somebody does something or says something they shouldn't say, then I have to deal with it. It's all right. There's gonna be
Hey,
a
I'm only
middle of somebody's story. I might as well live with it.
I'm
Why
only
are you
gonna be in the
one
chat.
getting
So.
Kids are so
getting a
rough.
sympathetic high off of Pappy's glue?
Got the headphones in. I
Okay,
can't
get
hear
down.
Kevin is just not smart enough to shut up when he has a chance.
That's right,
Oh,
Jeff.
God.
All
Look,
right, you
just
two,
'cause-
knock it off. If
Just
Jeff
'cause
wants to
Shut
I'm-
up
pick
while
up,
the shutting's
if,
good.
if Kevin wants to pick up strange women in the neighborhood, that's his prerogative. We'll watch.
I like
Yeah,
my
I
stuff.
Hey, and if you
I already
get
got a
hey,
strange
Bob,
woman. Why would I want another?
You know, Kevin, it looks like you need to get Jimmy Oleum out there to modify your scooter with some off-road tires.
Yeah, I got off roads on here. Went over to Tractor Supply this year. Got some with a big tread.
send it to me and I'll make sure that thing does at least 50 horsepower.
Shit, all Jimmy
I'll
will
show
want to
you.
do is put a damn LS in it.
I'll
Paint
show
it
you
with Rust-Oleum.
right there, buddy.
Oh shit, he does got some tread on those things.
Damn.
Them's tractor tires.
You got a plow attachment for that thing in the wintertime?
Hey, thought crossed my mind.
Uh,
Yeah, I only drive a couple miles a month, so
God damn,
It's
Donnie,
snowing,
that's
I
a
don't go.
drill.
Do what?
What the hell are you drilling with that?
if it's snowing, I don't go. You ready to go home and eat your dinner yet, there, Billy?
And Donnie said, fuck the pin drill advice. Let me get this DeWalt out.
Man,
Oh, this drill?
Hey, I wanted noted, Fred, that when Rick Zink says, I need to learn to shut up, you need to tell him to come watch Kevin Smith.
Oh,
Because if there
Jesus.
was 100 people in this Zoom, Kevin would overtalk every one of us.
yeah, I'm trying not to. I wouldn't talk about over talking.
I'm
drew
there-
all
Alright,
kinds
gentlemen.
of stuff
Alright,
with it.
alright.
I'm there to entertain the people in chat.
Every time
Fred
time
and
I'm
Brian
watching.
and the builders are there for the
What?
people watching.
What was that show they used to have? The Robot Wars? I think we need to get Jeff strapped to a fucking little rascal and let these guys go at it.
Every time I'm
That'd
watching
be an
Brian,
easy- that would be an easy win. At
We'll
least
lock
give
him
me
in
some
watching.
sort of challenge.
every time I'm watching Brian's live and in the chat, Roxy's in there saying, "Don't that guy ever shut the fuck up?"
Ask Brian. I am there to be the comedic relief. I am the Benny Hill for that program. That's the truth. Brian didn't give me because I'm a good modeler or I'm a nice person. Then again, I'm also the only one dumb enough to
Modeler.
take the job.
The
I
modeler.
think Jeff does a pretty good job of whatever it is he does. What do you call it? The producer?
Moderator.
Murder.
As long as
Yeah, I wouldn't
You know-
want to do
Kevin ain't go too hard.
That's the
on it.
it.
best
Nor
I
would
can
you
say.
want me to.
Hey, Fred, I think the perfect analogy for that whole thing, I was an official at racetrack, and even if I disagreed with my boss on the call, I was the one that always got to tell them, hey, look, you go to the rear field or you need to smarten up. Somebody goes, Jeff, you're not the rule maker, you're just a rule enforcer. And I was like, son of a bitch, he ain't right.
Hey, Billy, you gonna drop a deuce for
Hey,
Jeff
trust
or
me,
what?
if you piss me off enough, I'm probably sure you're gonna piss Brian and a few others off. So I'm the one
It's
you
better
need
to be
to
pissed
worry
off than
about.
pissed on, buddy.
It's not. I'm not even going down this road. I'm going to be a good
Didn't
human
we
being.
see
today.
you? Weren't you guys in that grumpy old man movie together?
Jesus Christ! Don't insult them actors like that with Kevin in there.
Jeff would be Walter Matthau,
That's what I was thinking.
the old
Good
sloppy
Lord, I
dude.
like that guy. He was in my
Or
favorite sport movie ever. Bad News
Either that
Bears.
or he'd be Klinger.
I forgot he was a coach in Bad News Bears.
And the original one, yes.
Jeff would be Klinger.
Oh my God.
All right, let's see.
He's dressed and all.
Oh,
Hmm.
I met
See what-
Klinger a couple of times, Jamie Farr. When I lived in Toledo, he would show up and do appearances. He's a pretty nice guy. Not when I was a prisoner, Jeff.
I didn't say that. You said it one time, not me.
If you live in Toledo, you're a prisoner. It's a god awful
That's
city.
more Cleveland and Akron.
That's worse than Chicago living up in Toledo.
I don't know about that.
I worked in Toledo one winter, man. I couldn't get out of there quickly.
Oh man, that's Chicago over and over. It's okay if you like getting mugged. Well, I guess she ain't gonna drop a deuce for you, Jeff.
Nah, she gonna save it for later on tonight.
Kevin, would you really need to put that on a live?
That's a good point. Just take a picture of it and private message.
I had a guy who used to work with us. He stayed gone for about 30 minutes. I'm like, damn, dude. And so I text him. I was like, damn, dude, I need your help. Get your ass wherever you at. Get out. I thought he went to another shop. Motherfucker took a picture of the turd. He was in the bathroom. Took a picture of the bowl of shit in there. He said, "Enough said." I was like, "Fuck you."
That's it.
Where are you at? Well, let me show you.
Yeah. I was like, "No, take your time."
It'd be
Yeah,
like
well-
me back when I was younger. I had that hemorrhoid surgery. After that, you don't want to shit. You go for about a week. All of a sudden, you
No.
gotta go. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that thing come out the size of a fucking football.
Yeah.
Poor Roxy sitting there holding my hand. I was laying in the tub trying to get that thing out. But
Okay,
holy
Jesus
crap.
Christ.
That's like-
TMI, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather go
yeah,
through.
yeah,
I'd rather go through 5 back surgeries than that ever again.
Hey, Jeff,
That was-
did you check the waiting room, see if that's Bob?
Say that again?
Did you check the waiting room
Okay.
and see if that's Bob?
Hmm.
It won't show, it just shows people and that's,
If you click
and
on
it's saying admit it or
participants,
remove it. And why the hell do you keep making, no, Fred needs to be a moderator. Fred's got more skill in management than I
if
do.
you click on it, it'll show you who's in the waiting room.
Yeah,
you gotta be-
right.
You gotta be
I-
careful letting Jeff do anything. We've seen
It
what
says
happened
either-
last time.
It says either admit or remove it, won't show nothing
Who
else.
is it? Yeah, that's Bob. Yeah, admit him.
Okay, but you,
You gotta look at the name.
I
there.
didn't know you made me the moderator. I said admitting, so. Darth Bob,
There's Bob.
Stormtrooper Bob.
There's Bob with a muted mic.
Hey, Bob.
Thank God it's that Bob, not the other one that came in.
From
Howdy.
the other day. Oh,
Howdy, Bob.
man.
Hey,
Hello,
how are you guys
Bob.
doing today?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Got the
Yeah,
Hearst gold stripe on it.
Hmm.
That's one car I did always like is that old 44 or W30 or 442 with the white with the gold stripe,
Mhm.
That's sharp. I like
black
that.
look. And anybody in
Bob
worth
the
their
Builder.
salt,
That looks really good at black.
Got wire
oh,
wheels we're
first
gonna put
I
on.
thought them were the bandit wheels. Oh, them are knockoff wheels. Wire wheels, Bob?
Those wheels
Yep.
are nice.
Yep. Just
Okay.
1 second.
First I thought they were the honeycomb wheels from the Bandit Trans Am, the second one.
They look almost like modified lowrider.
And oh, by the way, for Pappy coming in here, it cost you 2 pieces of Marietta carrot cake.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, Fred, as your promotional link, I gotta make sure you get fairly compensated.
That's just what I need. My blood sugar being really high. I've actually done good for the last couple of months.
I think I'd go for the
You
cheesecake.
guys have you guys got a medical booth at Acme with insulin shots or what?
You know,
Talking to my
Fred,
phone here.
this year at Acme, I want to make sure
Sorry, I'm
there's
back.
a big
We were up there
picture.
filming at the ramp up in front of the park building. I
Hey,
told
Fred.
I'd have you guys come and hit the ramp for us.
Oh, yeah.
They're all watching.
I
Hey,
told him,
Fred.
I was like, I think somebody post on like the community here.
I could
Yeah.
mute
Talking
him.
about how
So Fred, this year at Acme, I think you ought to get one big group photo of everybody from YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do that.
That's
Yeah.
like
With
herding
one
cats.
blank space, this is where Kevin Smith could be.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna try to do that this year.
Getting us all in one space, place at the same time, it's like
We-
herding cats.
We did one. I think we did one at Simpsonville. We had a pretty good stare. We had to get
Well,
on
I'm
the
gonna get
staircase.
going, guys. The festivities around here is gonna be starting up pretty soon.
Yeah, it's fixing to start popping around here too. I already heard them out there starting to.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, Tim.
All right, Dan. See you, everybody.
All right, Tim.
See you later, Tin Man.
And by the way, thank you, Dan.
Yeah, I forgot to mute my mic. Sorry, guys.
You're welcome. I muted you for yourself.
I was talking to my neighbor about the ramp. Of course you heard. It's man, if he was there, he was leaving now. He said, I'd have hit it for you. He's driving an Escalade. That would have been interesting. You done walking yet? I think it's time to go in. The warden's probably getting hungry.
Oh, Warden.
Well, if I use a real nickname, you guys really think I'm crude. My daughter nicknamed her Troll.
Jesus.
I prefer to use Warden. Like Rick always says, no chance of parole. How you doing,
Yep,
buddy?
Here they go. They already starting here. 8 o'clock. On the
Oh, it
dot.
sounded like somebody, I thought somebody was putting
What
a
are you
new
up to
roof on the
today?
house.
He's gonna go some fireworks.
Man, that's a neat bike you got there.
That was my dad's old bike.
That was your dad?
Now he gave it to me.
Wow. You look just like your dad when he was little.
Yep.
You too. What is your name anyway?
Yeah.
Who?
Benicio.
Benicio. Okay. Are you Junior? Your dad's Benito, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not Junior. And what's your name?
Chia.
Huh?
Chia.
Guccia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
There you go.
I won't remember those names. Bet on that. We better get out of the road before you guys get run over.
Oh, we'll go over. We don't.
Okay. Be careful.
Oh my. Well, I think I'm gonna go out in the garage as my English friends calls it.
Holy shit. I didn't know Ming made motorcycles. Dan.
Yeah,
Who?
expensive as shit.
Who, Ming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make hire that shit.
They make one of my my GS fucking like $200.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got one for 100 and something.
All right, let me gather up everything I
Trying to
need.
figure out where to mute this thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, okay. That's
All the way to the left where it says mute.
that's just downright un-American mowing your grass on a holiday.
My son was doing it. I just watched his video of him cutting his grass.
That's the great thing
Cut
about
stripe.
in your home and not living in an HOA. You get to mow your grass whenever the hell you like to.
That's right.
That's right.
Mhm.
Oh, I'd never buy a place in the HOA.
Well, I won't either.
I wouldn't be
Next
there long.
I got a good
Turn
man.
this camera around, Jeff. I'll give you a project to work on. This is
Don't need
Benito's.
Oh, that's not this kind. That's not that kind of live there.
This is Benito's 30. I
Thank
think
you.
it's 37 Dodge. This is all things all rig.
Oh, I thought you could turn the camera. Never mind.
I can't see it.
Oh,
He muted himself.
what the hell did I do here?
No, not yet.
This guy here.
Oh, snap.
Oh, nice.
All original paint.
That looks. Is that a 37?
Yeah.
Oh, 37 Chevy.
That's a Dodge.
Oh, Dodge. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was not a Ford, but looks like.
Yeah, he ran
37.
Brad,
ran
what's
out
the
of-
first thing you do with it?
He ran out of storage. I had to take some of these cars out of storage and sitting on the street for now.
I'd give you
Somebody runs into that, they'll know it.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't kidding.
It'll
They
total that car.
definitely know what.
Uh-oh.
Still runs
That-
good too.
That thing built out of
First
some
thing I'd
really
pull that
cool-
thing out of there is get rid of that motor and put a good flathead into it that you didn't have to drive up the hill backwards. So
Yeah.
I think it's got a
the carburetor.
I think it's got a flathead 6 straight in it.
No, ain't good enough.
Let's see. Where and
Pappy
what?
and Jeff with Pro Street. Just saying that's the only way to go, Pappy, on that thing. Would
I've
you not
already,
agree?
I already had a dirty thought on that one. All right, gentlemen, I'm fixing to go spray some paint. I'm fixing to reach behind me and grab a weapon out that shoots nothing but fire.
Uh-oh.
And remember, hey Fred, me and Brian have a bet if you're gonna remember what time we start tomorrow.
Yeah, 1800. Yep. Yeah, I know.
1800.
1800. I'll be there. Long as little blonde bomber ain't got me out looking at houses again.
That used to be my quitting time, 1800 after being there at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
Yep.
Well, thanks for joining in. I don't know why I'm thinking. I'm not in
yeah.
charge. This is all Dan and Gary Ride the Wind project.
That's right. Uh-huh.
I wish we
First time.
didn't have tax on overtime back then.
Yeah, no
that's
shit.
true.
There comes
All right,
my other buddy.
let me figure out how to get out of here. Is it stop video? Is that where you
Top
get
right
it?
corner, hit the X.
Bottom right
and
corner, leave.
Just push that leave.
Oh, top right.
See you, Fred.
Good to see y'all.
See you tomorrow, Fred.
Pop
Take care,
out.
Fred.
No. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow night.
Bottom, if you're on a computer, it's bottom right, top right for a mobile device.
Top right. If I'm on the what? I'm on my laptop. Where's that?
Bottom right.
Bottom
right.
Even
right.
Jeff
Oh, I
knows
see.
how to do
I
that.
see. It's one that says leave.
Yep.
All right. See y'all tomorrow night. Y'all have a happy 4th of July. Come back with your fingers, all 10 digits. So I don't want to hear no horror stories tomorrow night.
If Kevin wants to be a matching couple with Joey, he wants to lose his right hand where Joey takes to the left.
Oh my God.
Hang around a minute, Fred. You can meet my buddy Silas.
Oh, is
This
he the
kid-
one with the
This kid's a 4-year-old in a wheelchair.
Oh,
What are you
man,
doing,
cool.
Silas? What have you been doing? Huh? You got to sit still.
It looked like he's gonna play chase. Yeah, he's
Talking to
gonna
my
be a
buddies on the phone. Sit still. There he is. He loves doing wheelies.
You
I
know,
guess I
you
gotta follow
tell
you.
them people that, Kevin, there is rules. Believe it or not, YouTube got.
Come here and give me a fist bump.
Look at
There you
that.
go.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
good job,
cool.
buddy.
How old you say he was?
boy.
How old is he? 4?
5 years.
5 years old.
That's pretty
Man,
cool.
he's
talking
got
to my
some
buddy.
good. He's got some good handling skills there for 5.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he pulls some good. He likes beeping the horn on my chair.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
you're
we
going
all-
one electric
Yeah,
chair
yeah,
like
we
I
like, yeah, we like yanking your horn too. So,
got. Sit
all
still,
right,
buddy.
y'all have a happy 4th.
You
I'm
said
outta here.
that, Fred,
See
not
ya.
me. Have a good
I'll
one,
do
brother.
it. Later, y'all.
Later.
Bye.
Only one. One dog.
You don't want to be on TV?
Why is smoking? Yeah, okay. Why are you smoking?
Yucky stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, what-
jeez.
Check him
You
out doing
smoking
wheelies.
marijuana?
Do some wheelies, Silas. Pop a wheelie. I don't know if he understands.
Yeah.
There he goes. There you go. He's pulling some nice
Nice.
wheelies.
I see they got the wheelie bars on there.
Yeah, he does. He does
Good
pretty
job, young
darn good.
man. He's already smarter than Kevin.
He's such a cutie.
I'm doing that.
They
Stop doing what? Smoking?
It's impossible. You can pictures.
Go tell his wife.
You're on TV.
Huh? I'm going to be beautiful.
See your grandma on TV?
Wait,
Right here.
Wait,
Oh, see?
was that simple?
Is that grandma?
Yeah.
Oh, this
Okay.
one's gonna get pulled down.
Okay.
I'm talking to.
I'm talking to my buddies.
Where?
Oh, they're all over the place. We got one from Vermont.
Yeah.
That's Jeff.
Hello.
Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, buddy.
Say hi, Bob. Say, say hi, Lieutenant Dan.
Hola, hablas. ¿Qué? ¿Hablas español?
I think you're from Nepal, right?
Oh, that's definitely not
Yeah.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Portuguese, I believe, right? Nepal.
Yeah, they came here after the big earthquake, right? You guys came here after the earthquake in Nepal?
One of Gary's
Yeah.
girlfriends fell from the sky
Did.
again.
Nepal.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, where is Gary tonight?
Probably working.
Say hi to Bob. Say hi, Bob.
Hello.
What's his name?
Silas.
Hello, Silas.
S-I-L-U-S.
Silas. See this?
It's good. Hey.
Hey, what?
S.
SE?
No. Hey, Siri.
SA? Okay. What a shame.
Can we deport Kevin Smith?
Huh?
I want to
Honey.
deport you so bad, Kevin. It's not funny.
Why? Hey,
We
this is our
can't.
neighborhood. We used to be Little Italy. Now we're Kathmandu, Nepal.
I'm impressed. Kevin do something.
There you go, Jeff. First round of trim.
I hate you.
What a good boy, Silas. What's he got?
Bring it to
Polio?
Acme. Bring it to Acme with you.
I had a couple of touch-ups to do. I didn't put enough red here when I
Do this.
initially masked off the white, so I gotta go back and put some
Do
red
two of them.
back here.
Do this.
That's all right. It's a little bit of a process. At least I didn't have any runs.
Let me turn the camera the right way so I can set it down. But now I
Oh, here
can't
we
see
go.
it.
I gotta do the trunk stripe, but
That stuff is my nightmare.
What do you think?
That's
Okay. We'll see you, buddy.
Yep. Start on my 4 hours of the 37 Ford, which means starting on the bed.
Getting ready to start that Dodge up, Jeff. That's
No,
Benito.
I'll give him $5,000. Just drive out there with a trailer and pick it up.
Let me ask him what he's
is
asking
it
for.
is it all stock or has he got some work done under the hood?
All original.
What's that thing got, like an inline 4 or 6 or something?
I think it's an inline 8.
People don't realize
How much, Benny?
cars with 3
How
cylinders.
much you want for it?
Not for sale.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you $5,000 if you dump Kevin off the local bridge.
Good looking car.
That's a, believe it or not, that's actual local Akron car from back then. I can't believe there's anything left of it. He found it in somebody's garage.
Outside. You know, we've lost 5 people since Kevin joined.
Lost him out. Surprised you haven't gained.
Oh God, why did I give up watching a dirt race for this? I might go out to Mansfield after they get that track fixed up.
They open it back up.
Matt Tipp and his wife are putting a shitload of money into that place.
I haven't been there since I was a kid. Been to Norwalk a few times back probably 10 years ago.
Is Toledo Speedway still open?
As far as I know. I haven't
That
been up
needs-
there in 40 years. Well, let me correct that. Probably 2004 is the last time I went up there for a show for the NNL. I think that was the last year I went. I used to go up there for the Glass City show. That was in February every year. The Fenders and Friends Club. Am I still muted?
No, I can hear you.
We're just not
Okay.
talking.
Yeah, it's so sad seeing that little guy. I think he's got polio. I asked the grandma, but she didn't understand my English.
Dan, why did
Obviously.
you make me? Dan, why did you make me a moderator?
Why not?
Somebody's got to deal with this nonsense.
Give you something
Donnie
to do.
would be good. Kevin would be good and give him something to do.
It's either that, Jeff, or we give you syrup and a feather and keep
I
you
gave
busy.
it to Kevin. He'd probably kick you out.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for your address so I can send your wife a bottle of that maple syrup.
Oh,
Dan.
you got my address.
No, I don't.
I
I
told-
actually lost it.
I told Roxy you was wanting to send syrup. She says, sure, I'd like that.
My
like,
address
No,
was
you're
on
the one
them.
who told me she wouldn't do anything with it. Exact words out of your mouth, and I can go get the live to prove it.
My address was on the label of the box I sent you, sir.
That box is on its way to Minnesota right now.
What?
Ooh, boy, that
Yeah,
Dodge stick.
I use that very box to ship out. I'm like you. I was got packing stuff in there and I can
Gave
ship
all my
something.
stuff away?
No, I got that stuff. The box that it came in. I tore the label off, threw it out.
You
Then
guys
you
are on
asked
Candy
Ted for my
Camera.
phone number and you got the wrong
You're on
phone number.
Candy Camera.
Ted gave me that number. I still don't know who the hell I texted.
I don't know. Another guy named Jeff. I said I
Wanna
texted
be on
you that
Candy
my
Camera?
actual number, dipshit.
That's iPhone 16.
That's a new one.
Mug him. Take it, please.
Hey, be careful. They're like, hey, the crippled guy's got the new iPhone. Get him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not liking it so far. They changed the charge port to the new C connector.
Once you get all your stuff switched over, you like that. I was searching all over the house for a lightning connector for my old iPhone.
Man.
No, I'll pay less for a slave-made phone.
So what do you
Well, we
think of
got
that trim? That's
we got-
Is that clear coated?
super fine
I'm
silver.
not feeling that red right now.
Oh, fuck you.
Serious. I'm like, is that clear coated?
No, it's not. Not yet. I'm not done with it.
Oh, okay. That's why
That's
I'm
I
just
still
base
gotta
coat,
do.
yeah.
I still gotta do trim. I still gotta do decals.
Oh, okay.
That's
I didn't
only
know.
base coat.
Most people never do bare metal foil. They spray over it. That's why I was like,
That's what I just did.
I know
I always
that.
seal my
That
foil.
I'm gonna
instead of-
clear over. All of this is gonna get cleared over.
I always seal my foil and clear.
You ain't even built a model since the Stone Ages and Fred Flintstone was driving.
Well, you know that.
But you were all hot to trot about that 135th scale or 32nd scale bus coming out.
Well, I didn't realize it was 32nd scale. I don't want it unless it's 25th to go with my collection.
Now, then the only ones you're gonna get in that scale are it won't be a City Line buses, 3D.
I want one of the old GMC city buses from back in the day. And I can put a decal on my face on the side.
Oh God, Lord, heaven help us.
Have some smart ass comment to say under it. Like better call Kev or Saw or one of them.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is why I don't go to cosplay Ohio for a show, because I'd never hear Kevin would be like, hey, this, and that. And I'm like, shut up and just let me enjoy the show. I went to my first NNL East. My buddy's like, come look. I'm like, look, I'm here. I'm going to enjoy it my way. I look at a table, go look at the vending area, come back, look at another table. Because when you have 1,500 models on a table, it's overwhelming.
That's why I like Toledo. They were one of the first ones to jack their tables up higher. So you didn't have to bend.
And be honest, Toledo was their first and only real NNL.
There goes your There goes your Dodge. Man, he's burning some
No.
oil in that thing. Woo.
I would not put I'd put a 327 in there. I wouldn't put an LS in there.
I think that's why you don't want to sell it. He's wanting to keep it original.
Oh God, Jimmy's in the chat.
Oh,
God.
Jimmy Oleum. My buddy Jimmy. Here's for
As
you,
long
buddy.
Oh, he ain't trying to come. Oh, he's in chat.
Better watch. Somebody might blow in your ear, buddy.
I gotta agree with Jimmy on that. Hi, Mike Tompkins. How are you doing? First time I've ever seen you, sir. And notice none of your self-respected friends come in here, Dan. What do you call him?
I can't see the chat,
It's
so
the
somebody comes
4th.
in. Howdy.
Just us losers that are home on a holiday.
This one here is
No.
more my style, Jeff.
Bob, people of our age are smart. They go out and do stupid stuff, and we get to read about it.
You want to pimp your ride? Here you go.
Well, the town picnic here is until tomorrow, so Not that I'm going anyway, but yeah,
Now,
family
is the
family one is on
Wienermobile gonna be
Sunday.
there this year?
Not that I know of.
Is this your style, Jeff? I think it's
Nope.
kind of cool.
No, I
Big
never
old-
liked it.
They crashed
Big
one not
old
too long
bumper
ago,
on it.
and then they blew one up at the Indianapolis 500.
Oh, that's right. They had the Wiener race.
I gotta get a shot of this. He's got the Rolls Royce grill on it even. Wonder if he's got the Superfly headlight. Nope.
I know where that model kit is. Get it at a reasonable price.
Superfly? You
Yep.
better grab it. It's getting to be pretty rare.
Nah, not no want.
I thought you were going for rare. Yeah, you can tell this is an oldie, man. That thing's doing the Carolina squat big time. That's probably my buddy David's brother's car.
I offered the guy $75 for this, and he said no.
Oh, better watch I don't scratch it. He'd kill me. Bangle butt. BMW thought they had that first.
Hey guys,
Hit
should I
my
offer
rock.
asking 250? Should I offer him 75 for it?
Pimp my ride, buddy. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool.
What, that model kit?
No, this here.
Oh,
It's no more ridiculous than the guy that went $600 for that MPC Firebird with the clear hood.
by the way, you guys know whose model kit this is? He's in the chat. He owns the Zoom account.
There you go, Jimmy. Just our style, buddy.
The hell is Jimmy doing besides talking shit in the chat?
Hey
He's probably
Dan, can
half
you believe this
shit-faced.
guy trying to rip people off with this price on this Belkin?
Someone that can afford it might bite on it.
I could see
Oh.
Jimmy doing this when
That'll
The
I'm
stay-
big-
gonna offer
stay
you
up.
75 for it, Dan.
big-
By the way, if
it'll
you got-
auto reject anything that low.
Jimmy be doing the badonka donk on this one.
I'd have to get at least that much to consider not building it.
This is more Jeff style here. Oh, Rusty Dodge.
this is the one I want.
Wasn't the guy at the freaking? Didn't I show you one of the guy at the slot place has got one?
Of that 69 with that decal set box art.
I'm pretty sure. Let me take another look
Nice.
here.
Go in and hide under the couch, Missy.
Oh, now I got to go back through all those videos I took. Let's see here.
I can't
No,
believe it's
I know
8:30.
he had a 69, but with the race car, with chassis, motor, none of that's the same. So that's a no-go. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, man. Still warm. How we doing?
I think
How
I'll
you
go
been?
with what I can bring home.
Hey, I think I got sunburned today.
Suck it up,
Is
Buttercup.
that kid out of production or something? I swear to God, I saw this somewhere recently.
No, he had the 69 Ford Falcon race car, oval track car.
It's like right on the border of it. Yeah.
Here's a thing of beauty for you, Jeff. She's bought and paid for. Soon to not have to pay taxes on it either.
You know, if you move to Alabama, anything over 65, other than your water and sewer bill, you don't have electricity, you don't have no property taxes.
Well, that's what they're trying to get passed in Ohio.
No. No. It's like an.
Hopefully.
Like half egg or
The state of Texas locks you in at 65 at what you were paying at 65 when you turn 65. And they don't never raise it, but if it, for some reason, if taxes go down, it goes down, but they can't raise it back up.
Well, they're
Now
trying to
this-
make it, if you're disabled or you're 65, you pay no property tax. That's what
This
Ohio's trying
is
to
my
do.
whole, well, this is somewhat.
And if you're a disabled vet, whatever your percentage is, say it's 80%, they deduct 80% from your property taxes.
Yeah, I'm hoping that kicks in because I'm gonna be in a world of hurt when I hit 65.
I
lose
want this kit, I
benefits.
want this, yeah, I want this kit with a number 6 on it.
Well, it
That's
can
the
be
only
yours
thing.
for $63.
Yeah, until Monday, that thing's gonna go big bucks.
Always
that
take bids on it.
That Javelin, oh God, that's the one only model kit I've ever kicked myself about selling.
Sounds good. That's besides.
You ready to go in and eat, Billy?
Hey, what was that other kit? Where the hell have I seen that?
Hold on, this one right here, give me a second.
And then you're gonna do this.
God, I want to marry Sophie Cunningham. Tall, blonde,
Oh
and
man, I hope
gorgeous.
that ain't a be.
That's the one right there. Hold, let me get back here.
I think we're back just in time. They're getting started here. Tell you what, fellas, I'm gonna jump off here, get this dog in before these fireworks start.
Okay.
All right,
All right, Dan, we'll see you.
Catch y'all later.
Bye.
See you, Jeff. See you, Dan. See you, Donnie. Bob.
See you later,
All right.
Kevin.
If I can find the leave button. Oh, there it is.
all I got to say, if I start acting like that by 66, y'all got permission, and I will put it in legal writing. Y'all got permission to just put me out of my misery.
We gotta wait that long?
It's only friggin' 6 years, Bob, for Christ's sake. I know some guys, if they got the shot right now, would take it, but yeah, that kid you're talking about, not even close, but I gotta get a 302 for the one I bought off from Red.
How old is that kit?
From 1969, literally.
Yeah, but isn't that a recent Reeboks?
No,
Oh, it's not.
no.
According to scale, get the hell out of here. Really?
What did they say?
69. Looks like, let me see here.
This is the one Bob needs right here.
Oh no, yeah, 1969 boxing. Holy shit.
Nah.
That to me looked like one of their new box arts.
It's even got the Linda Vaughn figure in it.
That's all right.
Yeah, I sure you should buy it.
But then you got, this is a friggin'
Hundred
hard to
thirty-seven
find it.
fifty, god damn.
How much?
The one you were just showing is 137.50.
Yeah, and it's gonna go up. This is the other one I want right here.
You showed that
That is
yesterday.
that is a member of our community's holy grail kit. And I quote, he said, if you ever bought that, I'd kick your bleep and bleep. No money, model kit's worth it.
What's so special about that? Oh, is that the one that's got the weird engine setup? I saw one of those at Franklin. He got first place in it. I didn't even think it was that good of a car.
Nope, again, these are out of production, will never come back in. That's what, makes
How
it
much do they
hard.
want for that thing?
That's 100, right now, one person's bidding on it, it's in Lebanon, Ohio, and they got another one, give me a second here. He wants 250 for it. If I can get the right one.
250. Fuck that. Anybody know Mike Hopkins? Who's that?
Well, they did.
Well, guys, I'm gonna get out of here and go drink me a cup of coffee.
All
All
right.
right.
All right, have a good one, Donnie.
Y'all have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your night. Be safe. Don't do nothing
That's dumb.
stupid.
Yeah, you did.
Now you're asking for a lot.
I know.
Yeah. What's up? Somebody leave or somebody come in.
Donnie just left.
I had the one for 250, it's already gone. And it's weird, if you watch YouTube long enough, yes, Kevin. Donnie left, Tim left, Kevin left. At least we don't have Hillbilly Jimmy here tonight.
He was in the chat. I don't know what he's doing.
He's probably drinking.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
That would be correct, Kevin, on who wants it. Oh, he's one of the two.
Like, bro. That's what the paragraph can be a good friend. Sometimes, it's hard. When you had an argument about something. You have no say.
And it's the flat top box, the big box.
Similar or before. Don't help the case.
How far, I was gonna ask Kevin how far he's from,
Wait a minute. Bit up. I told him to stop. I told him, everyone, there's gotta be a point where you need to. I told you, if she wants, you just say no, just say no. Literally just say. But we'll not talk to her. That's what we want. I only do, I don't talk to her because sometimes where she has to be the same level. And yes, sometimes she can be a little fool, but I don't know, I become supposed to. No, I'm back here. I literally. I'm gonna say something and then it's gonna be all over. It's never been all over. I'm gonna say something. And it's gonna be all over. No, for real.
No, we got 4 watching again. Well, Kevin's one of them.
Oh, prior, oh my God. What chamber?
Bob, I even see a Pontiac Tempest.
Yeah.
Which they screwed with the molding, so that's why you can't get it no more. Uh-oh. Dan?
I don't
Up
know
to
who
you.
that is.
I don't either.
Yeah.
John Burswick and Alfred Shock. Your
Yeah.
call.
Yeah, no, those names are spelled too similarly. Alfred and John, you need to explain who you are in the chat or you're not getting in.
She was cool. Okay, she was good. She was cool.
That's pretty not very tricky there. Both their names are almost spelled the same.
Yep. Either you verifying that or you're not gonna be let in.
Well, I've also got it so I think they can't chat unless they've subscribed for at least 5 minutes. So that's if they're not in the chat, then I get in here. Don't remove them though in case of legitimate. If you remove them, they can't come back.
Go for it, Jimmy.
Now he
We got
was
a
in
Mike Tompkins.
yeah, he was in the chat earlier, but I don't know who he was.
Neither do I, so up to you.
No, he
We
quoted
got Kevin Smith is back.
He quoted an Elvis song. Oh, who just left? Oh, Kevin just joined.
Yep, and I already, just in case.
That wasn't Kevin. Who the hell was that?
You removed it or?
Wait till it pops on. I thought that was Red for a second.
That's
what I thought.
Yep.
Yeah, all these other ones go. They must all be getting online.
Mike Thompson, if you're legitimate, I'm sorry I didn't mean to remove you, but that's one thing I like about
based on the comment he made in the chat, I don't think he is.
Well,
So
I'm glad I had that button ready, so. I gotta figure out how to block them, so.
So pointless. Well, once you remove them, they can't rejoin.
Unless you give them permission, right?
No, they won't even let them rejoin. They'll get a message that. That's why we had to restart the live the other day because I kicked Bob out, not knowing it wasn't him. And then after that, it won't let him rejoin for the whole session.
No, Kevin, if the IPS ain't the same, then it's not a big deal.
I'll just go back and pick that one out. Let's see where we at. How far in the live are we? We are.
Yeah, you can go clip it out once the video, once your live is over.
Yeah, I'll just clip it out. I guess we're right about at the 3 hour mark. I didn't realize we're on that long. That's all right. We don't have any restrictions. We can have 100 people in here at a time. I don't know why anybody would want to do that.
Kevin, I did it as fast as I can normally do it. You do better, Kevin, you come in and do this and I'll sit here and do nothing.
It's pretty sad that people don't have anything better to do. All they're doing is they've got a live stream somewhere and they're just bombing people's lives to try to get reactions.
Yeah.
It's like the internet version when we used to go knocking on people's doors and then run away.
All right, Bob, here we go. We'll get back to here. See, they look so much alike, but again, they changed the molds. We built several lately, so. No, it's got a GTO symbol
Yeah,
right
I said they
there.
were the same. They're the same. Yeah, Lons, Tempest, and GTO. The only difference were the badging.
I can't
Like,
really
Model
read
Car
that well.
Garage sells alternate badging for the GTOs if you want to make a Le Mans or a Tempest out of it.
Oh, do they?
Yep.
Yep, so it'd be cheaper. So I'm looking at this going, and oh yeah, the crack right there in the A-pillar in the roof.
Yeah, it's easy to fix.
See what else he's got here.
I'm impressed that he's honest enough to show you. I bought a
Well,
vintage.
there's holy shit, we found a Jimmy Mobile.
Oh, look at that.
That's cool, but ain't $300 cool. That's for damn sure. I wouldn't mind building another limo, but that's not for no $300.
You made yours, Bob.
I know.
Oh, it's all American. Oh no, I'm like, I wonder if that's all American resin. Which now
Is
that
that
company
supposed to be like the president's limo?
Don't know.
It's in pretty rough shape, I can tell you that.
That's definitely. Definitely a
Mhm.
slush cast. You ever see what model house stuff goes for? Holy mother
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is right up your alley, Dan.
What's that top one? That looks like the Starsky and Hutch mobile. Is that a Torino?
Thunderbird.
That's not a Thunderbird.
I think it's looks like Rock Machine and Guam.
Looks like a Torino to me.
Kind of has that vibe, but that's an LT. It looks like an LTD front end.
Yeah, didn't the Torino have that same front end? It does kind of look like an LTD too. But the Torino had the shorter.
That's that one right there. So, see, you have that version, the Challenger, the Mustang, and the Trans Am. Now, that's a little different. I like Ramblers, that's for damn sure. Yeah, 499 for that Cadillac. This guy's over in Switzerland.
Is that 499 US or whatever they're?
I don't know. 499 US.
Okay.
I heard something.
Jimmy, is that you? Verify in the chat because they're copying names.
I'm not letting anybody in.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave that up to you.
I don't think that is until he says something.
Well, he was
Jimmy.
just texting me, so
Yeah, let him verify that's him. Now that the fun has started. We were doing so well.
I texted him. I haven't heard nothing back because the last I was looking, he was trying.
Yeah, and he wouldn't say anything in the chat, so it's probably not him.
We get back here and
They can sit in there until they verify.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to redo this. So oh, never mind.
No, I know this place, I know this place. Safe. Why? Well, they updated this place a lot. This used to be like all the way over there, you have to post it. Now it's like. Why? I figured. Or blue. That looks like a why.
Can't believe you don't like this red. That's why it's called the unappreciation build.
Give me a second. I think Jimmy just texted me back to make sure. Yep, it is him.
Yeah, make sure you ain't shit faced.
He is. He's going ride.
Am I in now?
What's
Yep.
up?
We
There
have
we
to
go.
verify stuff now, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. I seen the guy's asshole.
Hey. Thanks for all right. Kick him out. He's got rattle cans in his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
See
found
why
a
he's
can
got
of black
perfectly
in my
good
room, so
spraying
we're gonna see how
equipment.
it works.
I'd rather see the guy's butthole than see him rattle can spraying. Hurts my heart.
I found it in my room. I'm gonna see if it's still good.
Yeah, news for you, Jimmy. It was never good.
Damn, fuck you. Damn, let me go pull them awards out and go show you that magazine. Bitch. I've had a few beers. Only a few. So what's everybody working on? I know Jeff doesn't have to answer nothing.
Well, I was spent a lot of money on tape and a lot of my time to do the trim on this, and then Jeff's bitching about the color again, so probably just gonna give it to Kevin Smith. And then Kevin can run it over the scooter live.
What did I say when he first started bitching about it? You should paint it pussy pink with a booty hole brown top.
What the
I've had a few beers. Only a few.
So you wanted to represent your love affair with Gary? Jimmy's working at the factory for a dirty. Never mind. I'm not going to say anything. We're back to two people watching.
I already scared someone away.
And I gave up the Lucas Oil dirt racing for this. Jesus. The hell was I thinking? I figured I have to be nice because Dan was so generous for all of us. So I feel obligated.
Oh, hey, you know where the door is, motherfucker? Go.
No. You were so nice to me, Dan. I can't be disrespectful to you in that way. I just can't. I couldn't live with myself being that way. So
you're way too late on that.
Oh. Holy shit, Jeff has a heart.
No, he already said on the color of the car.
No, I couldn't tell. I thought you said you didn't clear. You said I thought it was clear.
Because I'm not digging that red. Dig this.
Because it seemed a little darker than what you showed me in the paint bottle. That's why I'm like, because the last time we talked, last time you showed me, you said you were going to clear coat it, then do the trim and stuff, and that's why I was like confused.
No, trim decals first, then the clear.
Dan, just for that, don't clear it and just send it to him as is.
No,
don't friggin' better than your magazine cover.
Crazy.
Don't get me in the middle of this fucking small penis measuring contest you got going on.
Oh, Jimmy and Kevin would win that. Even a girl with a life sentence in prison would look. Yeah, no thanks, Jimmy.
Okay. Just for that, we're gonna go.
Well, Kevin, it would have popped, but now I'm not gonna finish it. Fuck it.
No, because the red looks so different on the bottom than the top. That's why.
That's because I sprayed this. This isn't
cleared
either. I sprayed this wet. When you spray Pro Scale wet, it comes out a little shinier.
Ah,
I was trying
so
to
that
do
means
that.
you add, so that means you added, some,
No, I just sprayed it wetter and thicker than I did up here because this isn't, I'm not clear coating this.
okay,
That's
now
what she
I'm
said.
now I'm really confused.
And
So
you'll
you-
see when you get some Pro Scale paints, if you put them on too thick, they get a little shinier.
Okay.
I
So is that to do
intentionally,
with
I
PS?
intentionally put these on wetter so they would be shinier because I wasn't gonna clear coat them. That's not clear coated either.
So is that to do with the PSI or,
No, just how thick you sprayed on.
right? And you said that was the smaller needle in the machine, the airbrush?
The 0.4 you got in there will work for anything.
All right.
There's a 0.2 in that box, but you won't need it.
Trust me, my rejects would kept Jimmy down.
All right, let's see if this can of black's any good. I don't remember when I bought it, and I just found it in my room. So
I don't know why you get an airbrush and then rattle can.
He's stubborn.
I just want to see if it's still any good. If it's any good, I'm gonna keep it. But if it's bad, I'm gonna throw it away. I'm purging all my.
That's what you got piece of wood for. You spray it on that so you don't ruin the model.
That's what I've got.
On stuff you don't
30.
need about. Jimmy, that's why you put on something else and not the model you're working on, so you don't have to go through the aggravation of stripping it and stuff.
This isn't what I'm working on. This is a parts bin bed that for some fucking truck I chopped up. I don't test on my good bodies. I use my however many 67 Chevelles and however many big game trucks and however many Foose trucks I've run.
You know you can take them Chevelle bodies if you don't use them because you're only using the back half. Slot car guys will buy them.
Yeah.
Or you go look at slot car guys selling stuff and you'll find all kinds of chassis and everything else, just everything but the body.
Seen that.
Jesus Christ, I've been on here for freaking 4 hours already. Holy shit.
You know what they say.
No wonder you get no viewers.
I think I need to go see a doctor.
Damn, the nozzle's brand new, and this thing's never been. This
Comedians
can's
say,
never been sprayed.
Time flies when you're a piece of shit.
So you'll all know when I'm live Sunday.
Yeah. And I was like,
I've laughed when he sprayed himself in the face. Dan, holy smokes, you're up to 7 likes.
All right, let's see. Let's see what it does. It starts rippling the paint's out.
That's weird, Dan. I really enjoy it. I really, really like that white color. That's why I'm like, damn. Just pops so much brighter than everything. Any other white I've seen.
That's Mr. Surfacer primer. I haven't put any paint on. That's just the primer. I'm just gonna clear coat the primer.
Oh shit. That's the nicest white I've ever seen.
That's pretty nice. I have some. I was going to use Pro Scale Pure White, but which is a little whiter than this. But I wanted that just this shade of white is what I was looking for.
More 50 60 style.
All right, we'll let that sit for a second, and then if it ripples, then the can's bad, and I'll throw it away. If not, then I'll keep it.
All I got to say is tomorrow, guys. If I put you in timeout, don't take it personal. I got my work orders.
Time out for what?
We have
You
more
know what?
females coming into the live steadily, so we gotta kind of say certain derogatory comments about the size of individuals and stuff like that. And we also hurt another person's feelings with that, so. I want to try to be, you, the first 3 letters of that, what you said, yes. So.
As a fat guy myself, if you get offended by that, that's your fault.
Women are built different than me. That's just it, the truth. I'm just trying to politely say it in the right way.
I got you.
Didn't say you couldn't joke, couldn't have banter. I never said that.
No, I got you. As soon as that it was a girl, I was like, oh, okay.
This camera does this no justice.
Looks good.
See, beauty of an airbrush, Jimmy. No runs, no problems.
The only stuff I ever had airbrush I ever had problems with was Alcalad hot metal stuff. That's
I can clear the cloak this in about a half an hour if I wanted to.
I keep talking about airbrush. Let me get my damn thing out. Let me get the truck out. We're gonna airbrush it because
when's the
I
next
was
show
gonna do it
you
yesterday,
there, Bob?
and then I drank yesterday and didn't do it.
What was it, Jeff? I couldn't hear you.
When's the next show you're going to?
I don't know. Next one I
I
know I'm
sent
going
the
to is not
money-
till September. But there's, I don't know if something might come up between now and then.
Yeah, I know next week, the 13th, or yeah, Saturday the 13th, they got one at Louisville. I gotta send some money to James Darby looking for a couple kits so you can get. For some reason, their prices at the Louisville show are some of the cheapest. Of course, you got the HMAC one coming up the weekend after Labor Day. That whole you're within 5-6 hours of every show at the majority of shows in the Northeast. Detroit's a great show, but they're pricey on their kits.
I don't feel like I rushed, but fuck it, we will, because damn won't shut the fuck up.
What?
Fucking with you. I need to get this fucking painted anyway.
I bet you, Jimmy. Hey, I bet $25 Jimmy can't go the rest of the night without swearing.
Or you just lost $25. Wait, do I get set $25 or do you?
Apparently, you're hearing impaired.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
that Dan. I bet $25 Jimmy can't go the rest of the night without swearing.
So if
gonna
I
be-
swear Dan gets 25,
Would be correct.
oh fuck.
Well, he already lost the bet right there. He owes
You gotta send Dan
$25.
$25. You're welcome, Dan.
I didn't take the bet. No, he was betting that you would swear. That was a losing side for me.
Take it like you have before, like you know you have, Nancy.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. That's a nice thing too, is that with the airbrush, all the detail shows through.
And all the scratches and all the pit marks.
Well, that's the problem too. All the mistakes show through, so the prep work is important. You miss like I did here. You do a little miss with the scribing tool, and you cannot cover that with paint.
My favorite is the sink mark that you don't see until you put the gloss on it.
Oh,
Yep.
All right, Bob, stop talking.
He just found one.
He's fucking jinxing me, is what he's doing. Because I've had that happen.
That now you know why they call him Stormtrooper Ninja.
They're usually on the trunk is more when I find them. Or right at the very front of the fender where there's an internal piece.
Oh yeah, the ones that were from like mold release and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, those are the freaking worst.
Bastard. I fuck that. I think that takes me forever to get back on. Yeah. Oh, sounds good shit. That's ran out the window enough. Right.
All right, Dan, you probably all settle in for the night and go without me the rest of the night, or what?
You gotta go. You gotta go.
That's not what I asked you.
You asked me if I could live without you. What is this? Days of our lives?
No.
How can he live without you?
I don't want to live without your love.
Jimmy, don't quit your day job.
No.
Why would I? I'm making good money.
Yeah, you could be making money, better money if you went to a good trade school, but we know nothing.
I didn't say
What do they got you doing now?
What?
What do they got you doing? Sucking farts off bus seats? What are you doing?
Joking chickens.
No, I'm running the Jimmy Dean assembly line at fucking Tyson Foods.
No, I know what never to eat again.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend it. I've seen the way it looks before they put the shit together. Don't eat those sandwiches.
But your dads are going to be like, hey, bring all kinds of free stuff home.
You gotta work one. You gotta
That's
wear
the
one of those
first
hair.
thing he said was, "Bring me some sandwiches."
You gotta wear one of those hair nets. You look like Laverne and Shirley, or what?
I have a beanie, and then my hoodie hood, and then the net goes over all that.
And then
He's
the
in a
propeller.
white tie back suit, basically. You know,
What?
Jimmy, right now, Darth Vader would be saying, "You are not my kid."
Darth Vader would have won if I was his son.
So
All
what
right,
are they?
guys.
What are they paying for a job like that? If you don't mind me asking.
18.25 an hour. You get a raise. You get a raise every year you're there. And you get overtime. Like I made 12 hours overtime just last week.
Or you could work 40 hours a week and make triple that, but double that. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here, but that also comes with a lot more responsibility too.
Yeah. It's just it's a start. We'll put it that way. It's a start.
You still have time. That I agree with you there. All right, Dan, Bob, Jimmy, you all have a good rest of your night.
All right, I'm just gonna take us off live. I'm still gonna be on here. You guys won't even notice anything. For
Okay.
anybody
All right.
still left, wants to join the hangout, it's the same link.
You can watch me paint.
Kevin.
You can watch me paint a Dodge raspberry red.